See, the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Bobby in Highland texted in and is hoping that John Lydon is fine.
He's fine.
He's never been fine.
Well,
He's really never, ever been fine.
From Highland, that's right.
Highland. Okay.
Now, why this song?
It's the only environmental song that I could think of.
Oh, Earth Day?
Earth Day.
I thought you might play I'm Feeling All Right. Dave Mason. Because Dave Mason died. Traffic. He's the one who originally wrote Don't Ask, or I mean...
Don't Ask Me?
He originally wrote I'm Feeling All Right, and then several other people had hits with it, including Joe Cocker. But Traffic had the first...
If I were to play anything from Traffic, it would be this. But it's too sleepy.
What's this one?
You're Mr. Fantasy.
Yeah. Stevie Winwood. I like, there's one called 40,000 Headmen. Oh, this is the next one. This is so good.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Seems I've got to have a change of scene, 'cause every night I have the strangest dream. Prisoned by the way it could be, left here on my own, or so it seems. I've got to leave before I start to scream. Someone's locked the door and took the key. You feeling alright?
I mean, the Joe Cocker one's the
I'm not feeling too good
most
myself.
well-known one, I think.
I like the Joe Cocker one, too, but
Well, you feeling alright?
But I do this one I really like because it was, I don't know the verse.
Well, boy, you sure took me for one big ride.
You know, if I was picking an Earth Day song,
Yeah.
it would have been Big Yellow Taxi.
Joni Mitchell?
That's an Earth Day song. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot.
That's kind of like the end of birthday song.
They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone?
Who's
They
this?
paved paradise, put
Jody?
up a parking lot. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum.
Nice. That's a very good song.
Yeah.
Earth Day song.
$1.50 just to see 'em.
Let's see.
How about a little 40,000 Headman by Traffic?
I was looking for other.
Other Earth
Earth
Day
Days.
songs.
Other Earth Day songs? Well,
Oh, this is what we should have played.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's applicable for all kinds of things.
Whoa, oh, mercy, mercy,
That's nice.
all things ain't what they used to be now. Where did all the blue skies go? Poison is the wind that blows from the north and south and east. Whoa, mercy, mercy me.
I think that's my favorite song of his.
So I should have played this one.
Birds in the trees are smiling upon them.
Nothing but flowers.
The age and the dinosaurs, cause we run on gasoline. Where have they gone now? It's nothing but flowers. There was a factory, now there are mountains and rivers. You got it.
This is sort of a backwards Earth Day
yeah.
song. Yeah. It's like, you know, we did so much to save the environment, we miss.
Yeah.
Because the last line of the song is, "If this is paradise, I wish I had a lawnmower."
With flowers. You got it, you got it. If this is paradise, I wish I had a lawnmower.
There it is.
Actually, the last line is, I can't get, what is it? I can't get
Can't get used to this lifestyle.
I can't get used to this lifestyle.
Let's see. Boy, there's quite a few, actually.
Mm-hmm. Angry young man.
Not many songs that you've heard, but,
Well, like what?
well,
Just you don't need to play them. You just name
Oh,
them.
is this the Earth Day playlist?
it's an Earth Day playlist I
Oh.
found, yeah. Down to Earth, Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
Oh, this is from the Wall-E soundtrack. Oh,
Huh.
did not know that. Let's see.
You should probably watch Wall-E on Earth Day. That's a good...
That's a really depressing
Movie? Yeah.
little cartoon.
Well, in Disneyland, Jiminy Cricket used to be the
Yeah.
mascot of Earth Day.
Right.
He's on all the trash cans.
But he has been supplemented now
With Wall-E.
by Wall-E.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. But if you think about it, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Let me get into this.
Jiminy Cricket was a closet environmentalist.
As my guest, so come on down.
He was particularly unhappy with pesticides.
Yes.
Well, they're out to get him.
Yeah, that was my indication.
We got snow upon the mountains, we got rivers down below. We're coming down to the ground.
Was that it?
All the
This
time we
has
have.
been
All right.
Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
I guess I'll have to hold in the rest of the farts I had. And we'll take a break here. Then we'll come back, and you can check in with us on Earth Day, if you like. The number to call is 877-602-9696. Perhaps you know an Earth Day song that you you would like to hear. 877-602-9696 is the number. You can also text us if you prefer to do that. It's 33986.
Salt Lake Film Society.
That's our friends over there at the Broadway Center Cinemas. Good morning, Tori, if you're listening this morning. See movies that see you on the big screen. They're local and donor-supported nonprofit cinema. Donor-supported, that's me. I'm a member of the Red Carpet Club. Y'all should be. It's a great thing to do. You get all kinds of special stuff when you're a member. Memberships start as low as $36 a year. You can join at slfstix.org. And I'm excited. I haven't been there yet, but they've done some remodeling at the Broadway. They've got some new seats with boho luxury and modern classic styles. You need to go take them for a test drive. And this week you can test drive those seats and return to the 90s with a comedy double feature, Wayne's World and Clueless, on Friday and Saturday night at Broadway. You can get tickets for that at slfstix.org.
Oh,
Do you have a shoehorn?
I do.
Do you use it?
No. No, but I do have one.
I got
It's a long one.
yeah, I got a long one that I stole from a casino in Vegas.
I don't remember where. I think I stole mine too, but I don't remember where. It doesn't have a name on it.
We stayed at the Wynn. We don't stay at the Wynn anymore
Where do you stay?
Because he's not a nice
because
man.
he's not a nice man.
He's icky, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he owns them anymore, though.
Do you have a boot jack, though? That's the other question.
No,
boot jack.
I don't have any need for a boot jack.
Carrie mentioned the other day you used to have to help your dad get his boots off. Mm-hmm. Or like
You
put
have
your foot in between your legs and pull on the heel.
And then you go flying across the room, and your dad
put
laughs.
his foot on your butt.
Yeah. And then you go flying across the room, and he laughs.
Yep.
Yep.
Help me get my boots off, boy. Oh God.
Yeah, I used to have to help my grandpa get his boots off. A boot jack, though, you can just hook your
it's great.
heel on it.
Here's the problem I always had with it, though, because I have one, and I used it more back in my horsey girl days, but I have one that I use on the farm. Mm-hmm. So if you think about it, you step on it, you got two boots on.
Okay.
Step on it with one boot, take the other boot off.
Yeah.
Well, now you got a sock. And now you're going to have to step down on the dirty ground and step on
This is
the...
going to be like...
What?
I had to tell you how to get into a hammock. You
don't know how
couldn't
to do
figure out
that.
how to get into a hammock.
It's like you're good getting one boot off, but now I'm going to get my socks all dirty when I have to get the other one off.
Why don't you arrange to have a little mat there of some
I
sort?
mean, it's...
You just have a little mat there.
The chat room managed to find a boot jack from Potter's Western Store in Columbus, Texas.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I like having a boot jack, but I feel like it only...
Gina, get a little tiny rug or something and put it next to a damn boot jack.
But it's outside. 'Cause you got to take your muddy boots on before you go inside.
Well, no, that's when you have the boot scraper.
Yeah, you got to have
That's in the cement.
Oh.
You pour you just take that chunk of metal and pour it. When you pour the cement, you stick it in there.
Okay.
Then you can scrape them off, and then
And
use
then do the boot jack. Okay.
And-
See, but you understand my dilemma
very
then.
complicated.
And do you still need help getting into a hammock?
Does any of this involve a mud room?
Mudrooms are great. I love a mudroom. I'm a big fan of the mudroom.
Do you have a mud room?
Yes.
Well, then why don't you take your boots off there?
Yeah, so you got the mud room.
Well, I want to I mean, I have a mudroom, but I don't want to extra mud it.
You don't want to extra muddy it up.
She likes to keep her mud room mud free.
It's a mud room in name only.
Yes.
Is what
Yes.
you're telling me.
We keep the mud room mud free.
It's like a decompression chamber as you're coming into the house.
Okay.
You know, little degrees of...
It's like a magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get out of your hammock and
Yeah.
you come into the house. If you've figured out how to get into the hammock.
I avoid hammocks.
Remember I told you how to do it? You sit
Yeah,
in
you
the middle
sit.
of the hammock.
It's the getting out of it, though. I can get into it.
Gina?
I can't get out
But
of it.
she's not in the hammock when it's muddy outside.
But here's how do you get out of it? The same way you got into it, you just reverse the process. You throw your legs over and sit up in the middle of the hammock.
There's no graceful, elegant way to do that. And you know how I always try to look for the...
I know. You're a
Very
gazelle. You're like a gazelle.
elegant way.
You're like a gazelle in a hammock, which is
Of course, the really wealthy people had a boot scraper brush combo.
Oh,
yeah.
You had,
Oh, there's one.
there's one right there.
Yeah.
It's the wealthy farmers. had
That cost a pretty penny.
Yeah. He also owned like horses and things like that, so he was wealthy.
Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. We will officially begin the program and then to go to your check-ins. 877-602-9696. That's the number you can call and check in with us. We like to hear from you on the phone. You can also text us, 33986. The moon, 32.4% of full, a waxing crescent moon. The moon will rise today at 10:46 a.m., today being Wednesday. It's the 22nd day of April in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It is Earth Day, as we were talking about earlier. Started in 1969 when a U.S. senator named Gaylord Nelson witnessed the effects of a massive oil spill in Santa Barbara, California, and said, "This is enough." And,
Oh, back then
wasn't.
it was enough?
Yeah, this is enough.
Why do things not look different?
We've been talking about it for a while. Yeah.
It's National Jelly Bean Day, if you like a jelly bean.
Sure.
National Pinup Day. Hubba hubba. Vladimir Lenin was born on this day in 1870.
Where's your bust?
My bust of Lenin is on my desk. I should have brought it up here to the studio. He was a Russian revolutionary politician and political theorist. Lenin was the architect of the Soviet state and the founder of the Russian Communist Party. And it's also, apropos of that, Jack Nicholson's birthday today. Jack Nicholson. Swimming in the slurry, burning in the heat, wind blown is this weather. We eat what you secrete. We're radio from hell. Starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. I'm Bill Allred. Hey, Gina Barberi, right there. Gina, hi, Gina.
Hi.
A Lord of Morning Radio. Katie, for short, is our excellent producer. She's there in the booth. And Dawson is in there helping out. The dog Vax is there starting to, he's taking his nap. Mm-hmm. And I assume Lakai is in the back helping out, doing whatever the intern does in the back. I don't know. And now, time for check-ins, 877-602-9696, or text check-ins if you're going to just be chicken and do it that way. 33986 is that number.
All right. Let's go to Chad. Hello, Chad.
Good morning, Chad.
Good morning.
Where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Where are you?
How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Just fine.
Calling from Lehigh.
Okay, what's up?
I'm on my way to Sitka, Alaska this morning, and you might know me as Prince Namor from back in the day. It's been a minute since I've called, but I love you. Miss you guys, and
no, wait a minute.
going to be up early enough to hear you.
Well, the last we heard from you, you were in Hotlanta, as I recall.
Yes.
But actually,
I went to Virginia.
Yeah. Then he came back. I saw him at the same place I get my hair cut. He was there getting his hair cut.
Sport Clips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like to talk sports while they get their haircut.
And,
So what's in Sitka, Alaska?
And how are you? Are you driving there, or what are you doing?
I'm driving there. It's a long trek.
Yes.
Just headed to the airport.
Okay.
And I actually work on some advertising for a healthcare system up there, so I'm going up to meet with them.
Oh. Now, are you based back in Salt Lake, Namor?
Yes, I am.
Well.
My company's out of Vegas now, but I'm based here.
Well, you should drop in and see us sometime. It'd be nice to see you.
Yes.
I remember doing a show
Nothing would make me happy.
at your house, having a breakfast at you. Wasn't that
A
you?
long time ago.
And you
That was me, yes.
You had a trampoline in the yard, and people were jumping off the balcony onto the trampoline.
That's correct, yes. That was the highlight. Highlight of my life.
Yeah, I don't think I dare to do that, but
Yours too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you can tell I remember it. So that is something. There are many
do.
things. There are many things I don't remember, and some conveniently. But there you go. Hey, Chad, thanks for checking in and call us and drop by. Okay.
Please.
Will do.
All right.
Nice to talk to you.
You
All
too.
right. There we go.
That's
a
30
long
years
time.
ago.
No, more than that.
35.
I think it was
probably.
pre-Gina, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Richard is here.
Hi, Richard. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Centerville.
Oh, that's a nice place to raise up your kids in.
Yeah, fortunately it is.
Yeah. What's going on?
Happy Earth Day to you guys.
Hey,
I just want
Go ahead.
I want everybody to know about John Curtis's new bill for Earth Day. He wants to not include pollution from other states, so local people can pollute more, which brings us more pollution. So call him and say we don't want this.
I didn't know he was doing that.
I think it's already done. I think the Trump. I think I have a news story about that today. Keep listening, and I'll talk about it. Yeah, we've been.
I will.
We've been exempted from certain pollution standards because some of the pollution in our state comes from other states.
Yeah, but it's still here.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It
Exactly.
still affects us.
And
That doesn't
We're
make any
pro-life
sense.
until the kids are born, and then we don't care if they get asthma,
Yeah.
from all the pollution we get. We just don't care.
listen, Richard, I want you to listen closely to if you want outrage, listen to the boner candidates today, and Pete Hegseth figures prominently in them. I think you'll find more outrage if you'd like that.
That's my favorite part of the day is you guys doing that. So
All right.
I will.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for checking in.
So isn't that like me throwing my garbage in my neighbor's yard, and then I say there's a law that says I can do that? Isn't that
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah. Yes.
That's
essentially
pretty
it?
close.
Yeah, it's saying you will not be fined for all that garbage in your yard, even though your neighbor threw it there.
Adam is here.
Hi, Adam.
Morning. Thanks for letting me listen.
Mm-hmm.
Geek Show says hey.
Hey.
And Gina,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Thanks,
You
Adam.
can do it.
What's up?
Well, so last night I had a thought, and so Carrie, I'm wondering, how is Optimus Prime Jackson doing?
We haven't had an update on your son.
Oh, he's fine. He's got a thing today, so I got to leave early.
He's got a thing.
Did he graduate college yet?
No, he's still working on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's got a thing.
he's got a thing today, so I got to leave early.
That is why it's good to have kids, Carrie, because they have things.
Well, that's why I got the kid.
So you could leave early.
He could conveniently have a thing
Yeah.
whenever I didn't want to
To be here.
be here.
Well, there you go. That's the
Thanks,
story.
Adam.
See you, Adam.
Thanks for the update.
Thank you. All right. Let's see. Medic Jack checking in from Eagle Mountain, Utah's Florida, heading to the University of Utah finals week. Good luck, students. Let's see. Sean Cap checking in, up way too late at the metal show. Didn't see Gina. I'm sure she had something better planned for her birthday.
My kid had a thing.
Yeah. Let's see. What metal show? He could have
I
at
don't
least
know.
said what show.
I don't know what show.
Anyway, Johnny B checking in. I had a nerve conduction test of my arms yesterday. It reminded me of when I used to get into the light switch and outlet boxes as a child. Oh.
Okay.
Zane in Dallas checking in. Don't ask me what's in my Mill Creek coffee.
Why?
Because I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. I sent my thing that must go.
Yes, we need your things that must go. Send them in right now, radiofromhell at x96.com. We will read them on the air in about a half hour.
Retired Johnny checking in. Let's see. Monkey Gone to Heaven by the Pixies is an Earth Day song. Max Power here. I sent my things that must go. Did you? Nothing But Flowers by Talking Heads. Great song. Eric from Purgatory checking in. Thanks to you all, I'm craving Spam and eggs. I don't have any Spam, so I'll have to go with the Scrapple.
Scrapple.
Go run to the 7-Eleven down the street and get you a can of Spam.
There's no reason to ever eat Scrapple.
Exactly.
Ugh.
Let's see. When I was in high school, everyone watched Fern Gully for Earth Day. Well, now you can watch Avatar.
Avatar.
Is this the same movie? Jamaica John, Richard, who's not a dick, Meshach of Erda. Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you. Kira and Andy, Ron the Carpenter, Lance of Vineyard, Chef Roy. Everybody's here, so let's get going.
All right.
And like you said, Right Wing Wade, there you are. Good morning, Radio from Hell. Happy Wednesday. I-15 checking in both lanes, directions moving smoothly. Car fire westbound I-84, milepost 119.
You mean a barbecue?
I guess so. No lanes blocked. Accident eastbound 12th Street at Depot Drive in Ogden, off to the right shoulder. Somebody else says West Side Belt 215 northbound in Legacy. Strong crosswinds, but moving well. Thank you, Infiniteam. You've assembled already this morning. If you'd like to send us something, you can do that at 33986.
You know, no offense, Gina, but sometimes I miss the comic traffic reporters. You know, General Gridlock and all of that stuff, making traffic jokes.
You want silly traffic?
No, I really actually don't.
All right, we got some messages and a song, and right after that, it's Big Boy News and Opinioendo, and Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll tell you how to play and what you'll win coming up. Stand by for that. Also, things that must go coming up, and we need your must goes. Radio from Hell at x96.com. Tracy Aviary. Here, let me set the scene for you here.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you go for the Zen. Yeah. If you're looking for something different to do, check out Tracy Aviary in Liberty Park. 589 East, 1300 South, the southwest corner of Liberty Park. Just beautiful there. Just to sit on a bench and listen to the birds in the shade, you know. TracyAviary.org is the website you can go to. Home to more than 300 birds, representing about 100 species from around the world. The Daily Ambassador bird demonstrations are happening. During these shows, owls, hawks, and parrots fly right over your head, close enough you can feel the breeze from their wings and you can learn about their behavior. Just amazing to have that happen to you. Spring is the perfect time to visit as the birds are highly active, attracting mates, building their nests, caring for their young, the whole aviary coming alive. So you can learn more, plan your visit at tracyaviary.org, or just head on down there, 589 East, 1300 South, the southwest corner of Liberty Park. Tracy Aviary.
Tonight on the Channel 2 News at 10, it's Rod Decker, Undercover. Tonight, Rod investigates Hooters restaurant.
Here in Midvale, the state's first Hooters restaurant is about to open. The management of this establishment has placed ads in local papers looking for employees. Hooters is known for hiring only buxom women. Tonight, I've put on this pair of ample falsies, my favorite blonde wig, and these tight-fitting Gloria Vanderbilt black denim jeans. Let's see what happens when I take our hidden cameras inside and apply for a job.
Next. Let me see. It says here your name is Rhonda Decker and you've had previous experience waiting tables.
That's correct. I know at least 6 different ways to sing happy birthday to a customer.
Well, Rhonda, thanks for coming by. We'll call you if we have anything for you.
That's it? That's my interview?
Well, you just aren't Hooters material, Rhonda.
So what you're telling me is that you've made a decision based entirely upon my appearance. What is it about me that you don't think makes the grade? Are my breasts too small?
No, they look like C cups to me. You meet our minimum requirement there. But there's more to being a Hooters server than having big breasts. Look at these tight shorts. I can't believe that you could greet people in this outfit and feel confident.
I happen to have a nice ass. Yes, I could do that outfit justice. You have failed to see me as a person and are judging me on my looks instead of my skills.
Hey, wait a minute. You're that Channel 2 news guy.
You must be mistaken. I'm a young, unemployed waitress with an ample bosom.
You're Rod Decker. The news must not pay very well if you're trying this hard to be a Hooters girl.
There you have it. Hooters isn't your average eatery, and their employees aren't exactly run-of-the-mill either. I tried to gain employment, but apparently I just didn't stack up. The scenery here will rival the majestic mountains of the Wasatch Front. Join us again as I go undercover in search of more titillating stories. This is Rod Decker, KUTV News.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of two such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! Once again, we join our missionaries as they orbit a small planet.
Hey, Lehigh, my sensors are picking up a distress signal from a small craft on the surface.
Yeah, I see it. Well, there's nothing else in this sector for parsecs. We better land and see if they need some help.
Well, according to my tricorder, it should be right over there.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Well, that's odd.
What?
Well, it's just not often you find a spaceship made out of cardboard and held together with masking tape, staples, and paper clips.
Well, it's a good thing we came along. I'll bet they need our help. Oh, looky there. It's a guy in a spacesuit. Excuse me, sir.
Halt! Identify yourselves.
Hi, I'm Elder Christiansen, and this is Elder Jensen.
Hi.
Elders, sounds important. I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Well, we represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
The Mormons.
Mormons?
And we was wondering if we could offer you some assistance.
Yeah, looks like your craft could use some work. Why don't you let me take a look at that, huh?
Get back!
Oh, look out, Budge. He's got a...
looks like a little blinking red light on his wrist.
I have got to get someone at Space Command to look at this thing.
Hey, where are you headed, Buzz?
To infinity and beyond.
Ooh, sounds like fun. That's a nice spacesuit you got there. Hey, what do these buttons do?
Please, don't push the buttons on the suits.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Wow.
I told you not to press the buttons on the suit.
Oh, hey, that's cool. And this one... Wow, wings!
Yeah, I can fly. Will you leave the suit alone?
Well, looks like your ship is all ready to go. All you needed was a little duct tape to hold the vertical stabilizers in place.
I am forever in your debt.
Hey, listen, you want me to take a look at that little blinking red light laser device while we're here?
No, your companion has done enough fiddling with my equipment for one day.
Well, would you be interested in learning more about the teachings of our prophet, Joseph Smith?
Not today. It takes a long time to get to infinity, and then more to go beyond. I'd better get going. Nice meeting you.
Well, bye, Buzz.
Bye. Will Butch and Lehigh ever get anyone to listen to the first discussion? Will Buzz Lightyear make it to infinity, let alone beyond? Will Butch's duct tape repair job hold Buzz's ship together? Tune in next time to hear Lehigh say... Oh, it's a shame we couldn't convince him to convert.
Well, I doubt that action figure toys could count as converts, and I don't think action figures can hold the priesthood. Besides, I'd have to reprogram his voice chip in order to allow him to give the opening prayer.
On the next leg-shaving episode of Space Elders!
6:40 right now, and it is time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, excuse me. Right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. I'm going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win
2 prizes, actually. Tickets to the Thanksgiving Point Tulip Festival and tickets to see the Aquabats Gigantish Tour coming to Salt Lake at the Depot on Friday, July 10th.
Aquabats tickets, Tulip tickets, you'll get them. All you got to do is sit through Frank Christ Presents on the phone. 877-602-9696 is the number to call.
You just have to endure it.
Endure it. Play the game. Get the prizes. 877-602-9696. Big Boy News now, brought to you by...
Utah Brewers Guild invites you to the Great Beer Mashup Saturday, May 9th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Woodbine Food Hall. Utah's most talented craft brewers will release a plethora of new collaborative beers for your tasting pleasure. Get tickets at utahbrewersguild.org. You must be at least 21 to attend.
And remember,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, here's good news. The satirical news outlet The Onion is back with a new plan to take over the InfoWars platforms of conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, as his company faces liquidation over more than $1 billion in defamation judgments owed to relatives of victims of the Sandy Hook elementary school shooting. Under a proposal submitted Monday, to a state judge in Texas, The Onion would be granted an exclusive temporary license to the intellectual property of InfoWars' parent company, Free Speech Systems, allowing the outlet to put its own content on the InfoWars website and social media accounts. Ben Collins, chief executive of The Onion, said that the deal could be in place around April 30, and if approved by Judge Maya Guerrera Gamble in Austin, he said that The Onion has already hired people to run InfoWars as a parody site, including Tim Heidecker, one half of the comedy duo Tim and Eric, known for their work on the Cartoon Network's Adult Swim shows. We'll build this into a bigger, better comedy network, Collins said.
Excellent.
So I hope that really comes through. It fell through last time, but he thinks they have a better plan.
And Tim does an amazing Alex Jones impression.
So will they do? Will that be
Maybe,
part of it? Okay.
maybe.
Here's an outrage for you. Probably would have gone into the boner candidates had I not seen it just 5 minutes ago. The University of Utah has required a student to remove the phrases environmental justice and communities disproportionately affected by climate change from advertisements for a school-sponsored Earth Day event.
Earth Day. You can't say those things for Earth Day.
Raquel Juarez, a junior at the U, said she did not consider those terms particularly controversial when she planned the event. She also got initial approval to hang up the flyers in Campus Student Union, but a few days after taping them up, she said, a school administrator told her that the U had issue with the messaging. The administrator, Juarez recalled, informed her, quote, "Our legal team has flagged your material and wording." Juarez said the administrator provided alternative rhetoric to use instead that generally referred to sustainability at large. She disagreed with the changes, but made them, she said, so the event could still be marketed to students. But it's not saying what needs to be said, Juarez said. She's a member of the U's student government who said she is speaking only for herself and not for the organization. It minimizes what people are experiencing, their real-life experiences. But she said she would change it because she wanted the event to continue.
And they're forcing her to do it because they're afraid of losing their funding.
Yeah.
That's
it.
It's
fascism.
They're afraid.
Yeah,
that
I would say it's not the U that wants to do this; it's the state that wants.
It's
to
the
do
state
this.
of Utah and the federal government also.
Yeah.
And so I mean, the federal government, guess who the federal government, the Justice Department, is suing and going after? The Southern Poverty Law Center. Was indicted yesterday on federal fraud charges, alleging that it improperly raised millions of dollars to pay informants to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan and other extremist groups.
Because those are protected groups now, I guess.
The civil rights group faces charges including wire fraud, bank fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering in the case brought by the Justice Department in Alabama, where the Southern Poverty Law Center is based. The indictment came shortly after the SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center, revealed the existence of a criminal investigation. So they're the SPLC, they're the ones who said, hey, guess what? We're being investigated by the federal government. Into its program to pay informants to infiltrate extremist groups and gather information on their activities. Extremist groups like the Klan, the Nazis, and all of that.
I'm fine with that.
The group said that the program was used to monitor threats of violence and said that the information was, in fact, often shared with local and federal law enforcement.
I haven't heard a problem yet.
SPL CEO Brian Fair said the organization will vigorously defend themselves, our staff, and our work. So what the government is going to allege is not that the infiltration and all that stuff shouldn't have been done. It's how the money was raised. $3 million, Todd Blanche, the acting attorney general, said, $3 million at least between 2014 and 2023 is paid to people affiliated with the Ku Klux Klan, the Klans of America, the National Socialist Party of America, and other extremist groups. The SPLC was not dismantling these groups. It was indeed manufacturing the extremism. No. See, they were giving the money to people associated with those groups because they were willing to be stooges and stool pigeons. Yeah. They find these guys, somebody in the American Nazi Party, and said, look, you don't really believe all of this that much. Yeah. We'll give you $100,000 if you'll give us information about what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we can't have that.
This is a Todd Blanche distraction.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Just stupid. And my guess, I would think a judge is going to look at all this and go, no, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has supported vaccines for generations, from the faith's humanitarian efforts to fund and distribute life-saving shots throughout the world to encouraging its own members to get vaccinated. The church has advocated these preventative health measures. Now, as anti-vaxxers continue to push back against immunization, stay tuned for the boner candidates. Mm-hmm. Measles, a highly contagious disease that can cause severe illness, has reared its debilitating head across the nation. And as a matter of fact, here in Utah, the global headquarters of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we are the measles capital of the world now, or of the United States, I should say.
Yeah.
Even so, the church's top leaders have yet to directly talk about measles exposure. I pause here, but here's what the sentence says. Even so, the church's top leaders have yet to address directly the burst of measles exposures. Oh, okay, I got it. That's a weirdly worded sentence. You know, the outbreak. When asked about the church's stance on measles vaccinations and whether Latter-day Saint leaders would address the issue directly, a church spokesperson pointed to Utah Health Department policies and the church's general handbook. Vaccinations administered by competent medical professionals protect health and preserve life. Members of the church are encouraged to safeguard themselves, their children, and their communities through vaccination. So I guess they're not being wishy-washy on it, really. They're saying, yes, we have always supported this. We continue to support it. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else is going on. Donald Trump has, I'm going to extend the ceasefire with Iran, but we'll keep a blockade of the Iranian ports in place. The decision comes as the United States and Iran were expected to hold a second round of peace talks this week, but no. J.D. Vance was at the airport with his overnight bag, and he got a call on his cell phone and said, no, don't get on the plane. Come on back. They're not going to show up. These discussions now appear to be on hold. Trump cited what he described as a fractured Iranian government. Upon the request of Field Marshal Asim Munir, the Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif of Pakistan, we have been asked to hold our attack on the country of Iran until such time as their leaders and representatives can come up with a unified proposal. By the way, Israel said it would not attend talks in Pakistan, calling them a waste of time because the United States is still blocking a suitable agreement. So again, it's just all up in the air and a mess. And again, oil prices, they started to go down. Now they're way back up again. Tucker Carlson says he's tormented by his previous support of Donald Trump. And he can't live with Trump, but again, he can't live without him. But finally, the conservative podcaster seems to have made up his mind about Donald Trump. Their up-and-down marriage of political convenience is headed for a complete split. On Tuesday, Carlson admitted that he will be tormented for a long time by his support for Trump in the 2024 U.S. presidential election. I want to say I'm sorry for misleading people. What he did not say is whether this presages his own run for president in 2028. He didn't have to say it.
Yeah.
He's setting himself up to run for president in 2028.
Tucker, you're closer to it than the rest of us were, and we all saw it.
Yeah.
What was...
Because he thought he could make some money being part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, crap.
What?
I just lost the story I was about to. It's a Corey Richins story, and all I wanted to say about that. So she's the woman who went on trial for poisoning her husband, and then was convicted of his murder. And she's the one who wrote the children's book on how to handle grief. Well, she's going to be sentenced, and the judge has thought long and hard and thought, how can I make this even more dramatic? I know. Eric Richins, your dead husband's 44th birthday would have been May 13th. That's the day we're going to sentence you.
Perfect.
May 13th.
What?
I think it was probably just a coincidence, but there you go. And finally, this story. Just before a news conference earlier this month, former model Amanda Ongaro came forward about her former partner, ID Models owner Paolo Zampoli, who she said she met while underage. Ongaro has since been deported and is accusing Zampoli, who's now a member of the Trump administration, of orchestrating her arrest over custody issues. Ongaro also alluded in various now deleted social media posts that she has information on Donald Trump, Melania Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein. This is maybe why Melania decided she would speak out about Jeffrey Epstein.
Out of the blue.
Seemingly out of the blue. Her and saying, and these victims, they deserve the beast of everything. They deserve to be heard. It's thought that this Ongaro, I would be very fearful of my life if I were her.
Yeah.
Because I think she's got some beans she wants to spill, and Melania is involved as well.
And the sooner she spills it, the safer she will be.
Yeah, I hope she does it soon.
She's been threatening to spill it for weeks now, and she just needs to do it.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
Sports, weather, traffic.
Well, the very first time the Utah Mammoth have won a playoff game happened yesterday in Vegas against the Golden Knights 3-2. So that series is tied 1 apiece, and it comes back home here to Salt Lake City, which is very exciting.
For 2 games, right?
Yeah. Let's see. In other hockey news, Avalanche over the Kings 2-1. Bruins over the Sabres 4-2. Lightning over the Canadiens 3-2. Today you've got the Penguins and the Flyers at 5 and Stars and Wild at 7:30. Oh, and big soccer news here in Salt Lake. The Judge Memorial Bulldogs beat the Jordan Beat Diggers last night 2-0.
That bigger
big
than
soccer news.
That's bigger than Lionel Messi coming.
Oh, that's right. He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, that's tonight. I've got a bunch of information for you later about how to get around the stadium, where to park. It's going to be a mess. So be listening to my next Sportscast. I'll give you all the details on the best way to deal with that if you're headed out there tonight, or if you're trying to avoid the area, because there's 40,000 people going to be in Sandy tonight for that. Let's see. Weather looks like we have a possibility of a thunderstorm this afternoon. Mostly like around 2 or 3 o'clock. Then it'll clear up. I'm thinking the game's going to be fine, and the rain mostly will be more likely to happen after 9 o'clock. That's what National Weather Service is saying. 58 for a high today, overnight low 40. We've got more chance of rain tomorrow, it looks like, as well. Traffic, let's see if anything new has happened in the last little bit. Let's see. No, nothing new, but if you see something, you can always text us and let us know. 33986.
What?
I don't know.
Is Frank here? He's supposed to be here.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Frank.
Oh, hello, everyone.
It's Frank Christ, ladies and gentlemen, the Grim Reaper, the Reaper of celebrity souls. Frank is, well, he's a skeleton. He's a skeletal figure, and like a reaper, a proper reaper should be. This is my favorite artist rendering of you, the one we're showing right now at x96.com/live.
It's kind of a classic look there.
I'd say it's the most accurate.
You look very menacing. Or are you laughing? It's hard to tell whether you're laughing or being menacing.
I don't know. I don't have any flesh.
Frank's got a scythe, and he's wearing the robe, and he's got a really spiffy electric scooter with a sidecar.
We show a rendering because you don't appear on camera. We can't show you.
You are unable to take my photo.
Yeah.
Now, for some reason, I guess it's because you let us, so we see you here in the studio.
Yes.
Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
It's the dead celebrity game. the always tasteful game where someone is required to pick out a dead celebrity out of a list. And Frank is the reaper of celebrity souls. Specifically, it's his curse, really, because
I love the celebrities too much in my mortal state.
You wish they could all live forever, don't you?
Yes.
Now, do we have a contestant?
Chandler is here.
Chandler, hi, how are you?
Fine, just fine.
That's good to know, Chandler. Are you prepared to play Frank Chris Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine?
Sure am.
All right. Now, if you identify the celebrity on this list, Frank gives me a list of 4 celebrities, and 3 of the celebrities on this list you will find that they're just fine. But one of them, Frank, has taken one of these celebrities is, shall we say, moldering in the ground. And Chandler, if you can identify that celebrity, you're going to win what, Gina?
Celebrate spring at Thanksgiving Point Tulip Festival now through May 16th with over 1 million blooms, 50 acres with live music, classes, tours, and more. X96.com has more information about that. And we're going to give you some tickets to Aquabat's Gigantish Tour coming to Salt Lake City to the Depot Friday, July 10th.
Woohoo! All right, Chandler, because it's Jack Nicholson's birthday, Frank has given me a list of actors who appeared in a movie with Jack Nicholson. All right? So one of these celebrities is dead. You identify him and you'll win the prize. Ready to go?
Sure am.
All right. Here's number 1. That's Jackie Joseph. Jackie Joseph's roles on TV included Josie and the Pussycats, The Doris Day Show, The Bob Newhart Show, The Magic Land of Alakazam. Her film work included Police Academy movies with Six You Got Egg Roll, The Cheyenne Social Club, and Small Soldiers. Her Jack Nicholson movie, well, she was in The Little Shop of Horrors with Jack as a dental patient named Wilbur Force. Number 1, Jackie Joseph. Number 2 is Toni Basil, or Basil. She was mainly a singer, choreographer, dancer, and director, had a hit song called Mickey. She choreographed and directed videos for Talking Heads and David Bowie. She toured with Frank Sinatra, including performances at Carnegie Hall. She did choreography for Quentin Tarantino's film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and she had a dance in that movie with Margot Robbie. Her Jack Nicholson movie, she was in Easy Rider, in which Jack played an alcoholic lawyer. Number 2, Toni Basil. Number 3 actor on this list is William Daniels. On TV, he was Dr. Mark Craig in St. Elsewhere, for which he won 2 Emmy Awards. He was the voice of Kit, the talking car in Knight Rider, and he was George Feeney in the sitcom Boy Meets World. Daniels is also noted for playing 3 members of the Addams political family. His Nicholson movie, he was in Reds, an epic historical drama about the Russian Revolution, and Jack Nicholson plays playwright Eugene O'Neill in that movie, Reds. Number 3 is William Daniels. And finally, J.T. Walsh, an American character actor, many films, including Tin Men, Good Morning Vietnam, Hoffa, Nixon, Sling Blade, Breakdown, and Pleasantville. He was also in House of Games. His Jack Nicholson movie, A Few Good Men, in which Jack utters the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." Number 4 is J.T. Walsh. One of those actors is dead, Chandler. Which one?
Number 3.
Number 3? No.
Oh, they're fine. They're just fine.
It was a good guess. William Daniels is 99 years old.
He's up there.
But he's still with us. Listen, I'll give you one more chance, so listen carefully, Chandler. Is it Jackie Joseph? Is it Toni Basil? Or is it J.T. Walsh?
J.T. Walsh.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Died at a young age of 54 back in 1998.
Too soon.
So there you go. You have won those prizes, Chandler. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Hang on. Katie will tell you what you need to do next. You know, Toni Basil is 82.
Yes.
And Jackie Joseph, The Little Shop of Horrors, she played the female lead in that. 92 years old.
Oh, my.
Still around.
Well, I have to go check on John Waters today.
Oh, yeah. Is it his birthday today? I knew it was.
Today.
Yeah.
79. Oh.
I think he's okay.
I don't even want to touch him.
Yeah, I think he was oohing that he was kind of icky.
Oh, no. I heard an interview with him recently. He was so charming.
He is beloved.
Yeah.
I'll go. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is only 59?
Well.
I better go check on that. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, Frank.
Goodbye.
Couple of texts about dead stop, I-15 southbound in Riverdale, right before the 5600 South exit. Dead stop, not moving at all. Keep us posted. Text us what you're seeing when that starts moving again at 33986. It's the Spring Super Sale at Big O Tires. For a limited time, get $100 off select sets of tires. Buy 2 oil changes, get 1 free. Warm weather is calling. Make sure your vehicle's ready for every mile at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, KXRK Provo, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Things that must go coming up after these. Stand by. Utah Audio, 1441 East Fort Union Boulevard, Cottonwood Heights, UtahAudio.com. I'm excited for all of our guests who are going to be at our party there on Saturday night. It's sold out, but you can still just go on into Utah Audio, say hi to Tyler. He's probably there right now, as a matter of fact, playing with the stereos. He is an expert in high fidelity, hi-fi sound systems, and they are really the only true stereo shop in the area. No one has the range, quantity, or quality of products that they carry. Everybody is welcome. Tyler just wants you to experience music like you've never heard it before. You think you have good speakers in your house, but go and see for yourself. Listen for yourself, I should say. He'd love to help you build a system that works for you. I mean, they can do everything from $1 million stereo system if you have the means, but they could also build a $2,000 stereo as well. Both types of buyers are equal in Tyler's eye because it's all about the music to him. So go and check it out. Zero pressure sales environment. Everybody's welcome. No pressure to buy. He may pressure you to listen to a bunch of stereo systems, but that's about it. He doesn't care if you buy one. He'll just simply let the system speak for itself. So go to UtahAudio.com. Better yet, just stop in and see him. 1441 East Fort Union Boulevard.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of 2 such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! Today, we find Butch and Lehigh on Starbase 182 around lunchtime.
Hey, Lehigh, what's up? You haven't been yourself lately. You seem a little under the weather. Here, I replicated you some lunch. This should put you back on your feet. It's your favorite.
Oh, plomeek soup?
No, macaroni and cheese with little hot dog bits in it. Man, you are sick. I'm taking you to the sick bay.
Are you sure that would be the logical thing to do?
Huh? Come on!
Very interesting.
What is it, Doc? What's wrong with Lehigh?
Elder Christiansen here is suffering from plateau.
Plateau? What on earth is that?
Not plateau. Plateau.
Oh.
The blood fever. It's not of Earth, my dear Butch. It's a Vulcan disorder. Lehigh here is in the early stages of Ponfar.
But Doc, look at my companion. I mean, his ears aren't pointy. The blood sample you took from him was red, not green. He's not a Vulcan.
Have the two of you come in contact with any Vulcans recently?
Well, we met with that nice Ambassador Spock fella.
Was there anything unusual about this meeting?
No, we talked for a while. He mind-melded with Lehigh and then sent us packing like everybody else.
Mind-melded with a Vulcan? Oh, dear.
Well, he said it would be the fastest way for us to tell him about the gospel.
Now, what's this got to do with Lehigh losing his appetite and then resetting the environmental controls in our apartment up to Moab standard temperatures?
Ponfar is the Vulcan mating ritual. Unless the individual who's suffering from the blood fever gets to Vulcan in time, he will die.
I still don't understand how Lehigh contracted this blood fever thing anyway.
The Vulcan who did the mind meld must have transferred it into the Lehigh's mind during the meld. No matter how he contracted it, you must get to Vulcan within the next 72 hours or your companion will be dead.
Okay, Vulcan it is. Come on, Lehigh, we better get going.
But Vulcan isn't in our Tracton area. We're not supposed to go outside of this quadrant. You know the rules. Zone Leader Hansen would never approve of us making a personal visit to Vulcan.
Oh, to heck with Hansen. They can send us both home if they want to. I just want to make sure you go home breathing.
Will our elders get to Vulcan in time to save Lehigh? Will Zone Leader Hansen get them sent home for leaving the quadrant? Will Ambassador Spock apologize for giving Lehigh plateau? what is exactly in plomeek soup anyway? Tune in next time to hear Butch say,
Hold on, Lehigh. Just a couple more hours and we'll be on Vulcan.
Butch, wouldn't it be more logical to reduce our speed to warp 6 in order to make the best possible speed while reducing the stress on the dilithium crystals?
Oh.
On the next mind-melding episode of Space Elders!
Like Sue Ellen did from Cottonwood. She texted in a thing that must go. And I said, Sue Ellen in Cottonwood, you need to email those to us. radiofromhell@x96.com.
In Cottonwood.
In Cottonwood.
All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
It is actually, believe it or not.
I believe it.
It's a spring super sale at Big O Tires. For a limited time, get $100 off select sets of tires. Buy 2 oil changes, get 1 free. Warm weather is calling. Make sure your vehicle's ready for every mile at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Reminds me, I need a full set of tires. Gotta get new tires. These are things that must go, things that are bugging you, friends of the program, things that you can't stand anymore. And so you say, I know, I'll send my thing that must go to Radio from Hell. Maybe if they read it on the air, it'll make me feel better. And sometimes these things actually disappear from your life if you do it. So just put your thoughts down in an email. Put must go in the subject line and send it to radiofromhell@x96.com. I'll go first. I got this one from my my lovely wife, Mrs. Bill, this morning in a text. It says, my thing that must go. When you have to buy a recliner because you're having shoulder surgery and you need to sleep upright. So you go to the DI to find one. Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, there's a really nice one, a decent one there that's just the right size.
Okay.
So you buy it.
Yeah.
And they put a sold tag on it. And when you come back with a bigger vehicle to take it home, somebody has ripped the tag off and taken it home themselves. This is worse, the worst thrifting sin imaginable. And even more evil for having been committed against somebody who is desperately needing it because of surgery. This is why you, Bill Allred, will not have your own recliner for a week.
Wow.
Oh, you already have a recliner?
Yes, I think it's for my sister-in-law. I don't think my wife is having. I don't think she told me she's having. Somebody's having shoulder surgery,
okay.
And so the recliner. No, it'll be gone from the house. Is what the matter is. Let's see. This one says, "Thanks for letting me listen. This must-go list is about corporate jobs. Getting told for 6 years straight that they just don't have a budget to promote within the business until, while laying off the majority of the employees and reporting record profits for the 5th year in a row. So we don't have enough budget to give people raises. Oh, then we're going to lay off people. Oh, and we're having record profits. Management asking why employees are leaving for other companies with no irony, and getting a company survey that changes every year to change the wording to increasingly be more aggressive. Example, would you agree that this is a great place to work? Would you recommend this company to a friend? Do you think you will still be working here in 12 months? Subtext seems to suggest that the first questions are not answered correctly.
Yeah.
You will not be working here in 12 months. Let's see, this one says, my thing that must go is simple. Say no to migraines. Our crazy weather changes triggering my migraines. Thank you. Stay care. It's Kayla. And I think that's it.
All right.
Terry?
Okay. Let's see. This one has no name on it. Good morning, Lords. Things that must go. My dog acting like she's walking to the gallows when I bring her to the garden hose after a walk.
Oh, no.
She droops her head and walks sadly behind me with her tail between her legs. I'm just going to wash your paws. I think you're going to be okay. When someone is caught behaving badly, such as a congressman being exposed as a sex predator, or a youth soccer coach dropping F-bombs and threatening the ref in front of a bunch of 11-year-olds, then apologizing with words like, "That's not who I really am."
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. You just showed us exactly who you are. Let's see, this one from Tony. The 20-plus people in line for soda at the Megaplex. This caused a long wait. It made me lose very important plot points to the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I'll bet.
Stubborn boogers stuck in your nose, and then when you finally blow them out, they land on your shirt instead of the tissue.
Oh, wow.
The Dutch King's birthday festival and the Japanese festival being on the same day. Too many celebrations. They need to be spread out throughout the month. I guess Tony likes to go to all
The
these.
Dutch King?
I don't know what that is. This one from Tasha. I decided to take a gander for the first time at the Radio from Hell chat room. What must go is when I hear Carrie always say "some guy" in the chat. All these years I've thought I heard it as "some guy," thinking it's just a blanket term for people. No, it's a guy in there.
A specific person.
And that's his name, some guy. Also going to unload the dishwasher, not realizing that during the washing process it had flipped my blender blade, pulling the rack, only to have it slice my finger open. And finally, this one, good morning, Lords. My thing that must go is IGN's review of Mouse PI for Hire. Since it seems like they didn't even play the game before they reviewed it. Most of the criticisms they made for it were more like minor nitpicks at best. Please make IGN's review of Mouse PI for Hire go. Thanks for letting me listen, the developer of the Mouse for PI for Hire game. Kidding?
Oh, not really.
Go
ahead. Please help me, Lords. All of my grandparents have died in the last 10 or so years, and yet they were all young enough when alive to hop on social media, have a tablet or a cell phone. The issue I have is they tend to haunt me in ways I never thought possible.
Yep.
Example. When I lived with my grandmother, she loved to harmlessly track me on her iPad because she was worried I was going to be murdered on my Tinder dates. She sadly passed away, but every time I use my Find My iPhone, I have a notice saying, Suzanne can track you on her iPad.
Oh.
Or if I have to use Facebook, my contacts in the Messenger suggestion says Meemaw Suzanne as a suggested friend, or Nana Lucy, but they've been dead for years. And the most awkward example, I have an app that shows contacts you may know. It shows Nana and her contact information, only the profile picture shows a gentleman who seems to be in his late 40s smiling with a significant other showing Disneyland in the background because Nana's old phone number's been transferred to a man named Lawrence from Florida. Do I delete my ancestors from my social media technology? Is that disrespectful? My confusion must go. And this from Patrick. Can we please get rid of, or at the very least, use less of the overused exclamation phrase, "Let's go"? Let coaches and athletes use it if they must. I don't need my restaurant server coming to the table with the need to motivate me to order. You ready to order? All right, let's do this. Let's go. So many others use it day to day in similar circumstances. It's really annoying. Thanks, Patrick.
All right.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Let's go do some traffic. Crash southbound I-15 just south of 5600 South in Roy. Crash northbound I-15 30th South in South Salt Lake. Vehicle fire westbound I-84 at the I-80 junction. Westbound I-84 is now closed as crews are working the scene. Unknown for time of reopening. Perhaps that's what folks were texting in about earlier. And wild turkeys on the highway 73 near Ophir. Your pal, Tooele Will. Thank you for the turkey sighting at 33986.
Ophir. Is that out Tooele way?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Yeah.
All right, boners coming up.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Boner candidate number 1. You know, it's getting harder and harder to find true believers. Boner candidate number 2, 51% is not a reasonable administrative fee. And boner candidate number 3, 20,000 dead so far, 23,000 dead. Let's see if we can get those numbers up, huh?
All right. Boner of the Day, Big Boy News, all coming up after some messages and a song. And then Dr. Josh Davis will be here. He's our veterinarian. He'll be answering questions about your puppies and your kitties.
We are going to pay you $1,000 just for listening to X96. Tune in every weekday, 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for keywords. Text those magical words to 508-777-1000. That's 508-777-1000, and you will be entered to win. Every keyword means another chance to win $1,000. You can get more information at x96.com. Your keyword for this hour is dough. Dough, D-O-U-G-H, dough. Text that to 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
Are you ready to? And it's on the side of the Papa. So my wife saw this yesterday.
Oh.
And it's on the side of the Papa Murphy's. On
Murphy's.
On 7th East and 3rd South.
Oh, okay.
And it's somebody has fairly nicely done.
It is nice.
In big letters, it says boner. And I'm just damned curious. Are they spreading the word? What are they?
For boner of the day?
Yeah.
Or is it someone whose nickname is Boner?
Could be, I suppose. It's a nicely done, big letters, big puffy letters, and an orange background, and
it's the rare case of graffiti that you can read.
Yeah, it's somebody who really wanted you to read that word.
Yeah,
and then down in the E, B-O-N-E, somebody's put LOL and a little
laughing face.
That's what that is.
That's what it looks like to me.
A little laughing face.
I also appreciate their use of Halloween colors. I think that's nice.
Yeah.
Although, I want to know what the additions of those black smudges in the letters are. Because it's not like it's shading, I don't
No, it's not
I think it's just to emphasize them. If you just left them kind of white, they wouldn't
Maybe
pop
the
as
pop
much.
effect,
I
okay.
prefer to think they're Halloween bats.
I was going there too,
There
but
we
I didn't
go.
want to make a judgment.
I'm going with the thematics here.
Now, and if anybody knows anything about this, it's I don't know how long it's been there. They haven't removed it yet, so maybe I don't know. I don't know why Papa Murphy's would want that on the side of their building. It's facing third South. So it's the side of the store.
Yeah.
The front of the store is 7th East.
Yeah.
And by the way, I love Papa Murphy's pizza.
Yes.
Take and bake. That's what they do.
I like their cinnamon wheel.
Oh, I haven't had that.
That is
That one's
good.
really good.
I like the Thai chili basil.
Yep. But at any rate, there it is. And I don't know what to say about it other than if you know anything about it, let us know. You can call us at 877-602-9696 or text us anonymously, 33986.
Now, would I be encouraging vandalism if I were to say we should use that as our background photo on our Twitter feed? On the Twitter main page,
that's a good idea.
You have the round circle picture, the
Yeah.
avatar picture, but then you also have the background picture.
Put that one up there. I have this photo saved in my phone. I can do that.
For a week or two, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to encourage whoever did it to do, to go out and deface buildings, but
Well, and there's no signature on it either that you can see at least
No. Yeah, usually-
from which graffiti artist did this. So
Yeah, usually the artist takes credit.
there's something I just to the right that's not quite included in the photo that my
it
wife took.
almost looks like splatter or like dripping of not the right way, though.
I'm continuing the Halloween theme, and I
Yeah.
think it's a ghost. See, there's his eye in his
Oh,
mouth.
Could be.
Okay.
Could be.
That's all I can see with the orange and black. That's where my brain goes.
Yeah, it really is Halloween looking.
Yeah.
My head didn't go there, but the minute you said it, I went, "Oh yeah, of course."
It's a ghost.
Yeah. So anyway, it's I hate to say it's kind of cool, but I'm just so damn curious about why.
Well, here's the thing about graffiti. A lot of larger cities have figured out that they need to, you're not going to stop it.
It's hard to do.
Not going to stop it. So what you do is you work with the artists.
Mm-hmm.
And on my treadmill, I have this program. It's a computer program where you can walk through cities, like I did an Egyptian walk and all of this.
You walked like an Egyptian?
Not like them, around them. But I'm walking through Toronto, Canada right now. And they, like a lot of cities, have specific streets where they work. You know, the city works with the artist and says, all right, you can do your work here. You know, nothing naughty.
Yeah.
You know, and you can sign it, and you get that wall for a week, and then the next guy gets the wall for the week. And you know, they kind of take pride in it. It becomes a tourist destination.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we need to look at here.
Maybe I'll stop by the Papa Murphy's in the next day or so. My family's going out of town, so I'm going to be, you know, taking care of my own food. Maybe
Just you and your big house alone? Oh, okay.
I'll go get myself a pizza and talk to them about it and see.
Oh, well, it says that Papa Murphy's been closed. I live just up the street from it.
No.
And that graffiti is really recent, I think, since that building is closed, is what they're saying.
When did...
It hasn't been there long, maybe 2 weeks. I live in the neighborhood just east of there, and that Papa Murphy's is closed.
It
now.
is?
Yes.
Well, where can I go to Papa Murphy's?
I got one by my house, but you don't want to go that far south, do you?
I swear that
It's the one on 7th, right?
Yeah, 7th East.
Yeah, it says they're closed.
Huh. Well, I'm going to check it out today, as a matter of fact.
Let's see. Yeah, Papa Murphy's is out of that location, so they probably don't care about the graffiti.
Yep. That makes sense.
There's one across the street from Olympus High, I know.
Yep.
Well, now I'm going to have to
One I
find
go to.
one closer to me. Jeez. I don't want to go clear out there.
No, you don't want to go that far.
Oh, here's Bad Brad. Oh, it closed 2 days ago. Brad lives in that neighborhood.
Oh.
It closed 2 days ago. That's why.
That's why, okay.
Oh,
That's
there
why
you
I'm
go.
surprised, because I know I saw it open recently.
That's quick. That's a quick shutdown, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like 7th North and 16th West, 1600 West is the closest one to you.
What?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Well, anyway, it's whoever did it. I don't want to encourage it, but I kind of like it at the same time. And if anybody knows who did it, we won't rat you out. We just like to know.
We just like to know what the motivation was.
Yeah, why you did it.
Yeah. It's 7:23 right now, and it is time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, April 22, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you will vote, and one of you lucky random Boner voters will receive
a Can't Buy It, Got to Win It Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. It's getting harder and harder to find true believers. The story from India. The Gangotri Temple in India's Uttarakhand state now mandates that all visitors to the temple must consume panchagavya, a mixture containing milk, curd, ghee, honey, and cow urine before entering the temple.
No thanks.
Committee Chair Dharamendra Semwal said the requirement aims to, quote, keep out non-believers from our temple. He told The Independent that true believers will have no problem in consuming this, while those entering in disguise with no faith in the religion, they will have a problem consuming this beverage. Semwal contains that pilgrims haven't objected so far. Only true believers, but they're finding that it's getting harder and harder to find true believers.
Exactly.
Boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2. 51% is not a reasonable administration fee. Hundreds of millions of federal dollars meant to improve care at Utah's government-owned nursing homes were never spent at the nursing homes or on the patients. You know, the money that was meant to help.
Mm-hmm.
That's according to a state audit of the Upper Payment Limit Program, released earlier this month by the Utah State Auditor's Office. The report comes amid growing concerns about staffing and quality at these nursing homes, and as dozens of residents and their families have raised allegations of poor care in both lawsuits and interviews with Fox 13 News. I have a mother who was in a long-term care facility, State Auditor Tina Cannon said of the audit's findings. To argue that the long-term care facilities were fully funded? No, they weren't. The months-long audit, sparked by a legislative request, focused on spending by 3 city and county hospitals: Beaver Valley, Gunnison Valley, and Kane County. They own the majority of the nursing homes that are under this Upper Payment Limit Program. Auditors found that the nursing homes spent just 49% of the nearly $1 billion in federal Medicaid funds that flowed to them. They spent 49% for the nursing homes. The rest, 51%, or about $472 million, they kept for what they called a combination of owner compensation, administrative costs, and hospital operating expenses. The audit also found that funds meant for nursing homes went to improve care at the hospitals, not the nursing home facilities. Barry Toon, an attorney with Elder Care Injury Group, believes the audit validates fears that money in the program is not always going where we wanted it to do. They claim that this 51% that went to the hospitals were administrative fees. Is there anything that you would ever say that it's reasonable to say that 51% of the money is for administrative fees? I don't think so. 51% is not a reasonable administrative fee. Boner candidate number 2. And there are people in these people who are helpless in these long-term care facilities, and they're not getting good care. Coming up in a moment, Boner candidate number 3, 23,000 dead so far. Let's see if we can get those numbers up, huh?
All right. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Clark Planetarium presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Dave Mason, celebrated singer, songwriter, and musician who was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a co-founder of the band Traffic, died on Sunday at the age of 79. On behalf of his family, it is with deep, profound sadness that we share the news of the passing of Dave Mason, reads a statement from his publicist. According to the representatives, Mason passed away peacefully at his home in Gardnerville, Nevada. Mason lived a remarkable life devoted to the music and the people he loved. He was born in post-war England in 1946, rose to prominence with the blues rock band Traffic, for which he contributed writing credits and lead vocals for such tracks as Hole in My Shoe, Feelin' All Right. Of course, Feelin' All Right would be recorded by dozens of artists, including Joe Cocker, the Jackson 5, and John Belushi. Mason also enjoyed an impressive solo career, got underway in 1970 with his debut solo album Alone Together, which did very well on the Billboard charts and featured the hit called Only You Know and I Know, and Let It Flow from 1977, and then there was another smash single, We Just Disagree. And Mason was a man who was a wanted collaborator with many musicians. He performed with George Harrison, Paul McCartney. He performed with the Stones, Jimi Hendrix. People always say, let's see if we can get Dave Mason to play on this. Let's get Dave. So his guitar work is on Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower. You would think...
Really?
Yeah, you would think... Now, I mean, Jimi Hendrix is playing the hell out of the guitar, but the backup guitar playing and all of that, that's Dave Mason. Jimmy said, I want Dave Mason to play on this. So there you go. He was quite well. He was, he worked with ZZ Top as well.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Let's see. So what else do we have here? So the Trump administration has decided to roll back a prior decision that northern Utah is not in attainment for ozone pollution standards, no longer holding the state accountable for pollution that comes from outside sources. The decision announced yesterday would repeal a Biden administration finding that the Wasatch Front, including Salt Lake City, is in serious non-attainment for national ozone standards. If it goes through, northern Utah would be in the moderate non-attainment zone. Utah now stands to potentially benefit from this action. Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Lee Zeldin said in a statement, the Trump EPA remains steadfast in its commitment to ensuring clean air for every American.
Yes.
Through cooperative federalism, we will continue partnering with states to advance both economic growth and environmental protection.
Only economic growth. That's all they care about.
Utah leaders have long complained that when it comes to air pollution, the state is being unfairly punished for sources it can't control. What it allows us to do is focus on the things we can control, which is the 17% of ozone emissions that come from Utah, said Tim Davis, executive director of the Utah Department of Environmental Protection. Those are the only things we can control. It doesn't mean we don't have to comply with the Clean Air Act. We've made significant progress in air quality and ozone over time, but we have to continue to make progress.
We haven't made progress. It's just as bad. And again, this is like if I throw my garbage into my neighbor's yard, he can't complain because there's a law that says I can.
Or how about this? There's dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
I'm only going to wash the ones that I used. I'm going to leave the other ones there.
Well, that's fine, you guys. You use those examples because you wouldn't understand the science. That's just all that's going on with those explanations. You just don't understand.
Yeah, the legislature, they're filled with scientists.
You don't understand the science. Yeah. Utah and surrounding states have agreed to release a massive amount of water from Flaming Gorge Reservoir to prop up Lake Powell and the rest of the Colorado River system. The Upper Colorado River Commission voted to approve the release that could happen within the next couple of weeks. As much as 1 million acre-feet of water will be released from Flaming Gorge, flowing downstream through the Green and Colorado rivers into Lake Powell, flowing down as it evaporates and goes into Lake Powell, where it will continue to evaporate. What they're worried about, the water levels in Lake Powell, is that if it gets too low, they can't generate electricity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
electricity for millions across the American West. The lights in Las Vegas might go out. It's an unprecedented release at an unprecedented time, said Amy Haas, the executive director of the Colorado River Authority. Earthquake swarms down in central Utah there, south central. The Utah Department of Natural Resources and the USGS confirmed that at least 32 earthquakes were recorded in the early hours of Sunday, just a few hours in Sunday, 32 earthquakes in Millard County in what's being called an earthquake swarm. According to officials, a swarm
is a lot.
I don't know why they have to explain that, but here's what a swarm is: a cluster of many small to moderate earthquakes that occur in a short window of time without a single dominant event. The recent swarm started at about 5:45 in the morning, and it went on and on and on for several hours. No injuries or major damage reported during the series of earthquakes that continued for hours. This is fairly normal, and of course it does mean that a volcano is about to erupt in that area at some time.
Mm-hmm. Earthquake warning has been issued. It's going to be 9.0 or greater magnitude. It may destroy lots of houses.
What spurred the swarm is not exactly known, but officials said it could have been triggered by fluid migration.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be. That's what happened in that TV show Paradise.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The volcano went off and blocked out the sun, and that's
it doesn't mean there's a volcano. Sheila Cherflis McCormick, a Florida Democrat, has resigned from Congress only hours before she was probably going to be thrown out on her ass. The Florida Democrat was charged with embezzling $5 million in federal disaster aid and using it for her campaign and for jewelry particularly this really expensive gold ring that she wore in all of her photos. Wonderful ring there that she bought with disaster aid money. So she's out of. They would have thrown her out if she hadn't left voluntarily. So it's her. Then Swalwell, Gonzalez is also out, and now the next to go, probably U.S. Representative Corey Mills. He's a Republican from Florida. He faces severe, wide-ranging controversies, including allegations of domestic violence, stolen valor, financial misconduct, leading to a House Ethics Committee investigation, and calls for his expulsion by Nancy Mace. He's accused of falsifying his military record, threatening an ex-girlfriend, and improper business dealings. This is not true, he said. I didn't do any of that.
Oh, no, that's an awful lot of stuff to make up.
And they'll keep him because he's a Republican.
I think I think he's probably going to end up. Well, we'll see. I'm not going to make a prediction. He's accused of beating up his ex-girlfriend, and all kinds of stuff. This is fascinating. Florida has launched a criminal investigation into OpenAI and its chatbot ChatGPT following a deadly shooting at Florida State University in 2025. They're thinking of charging it with accessory to murder. Attorney General James Othermeyer said the investigation is tied to a review of chat logs between the gunman and ChatGPT. Criminal investigation will determine whether OpenAI bears any criminal responsibility for ChatGPT's actions. So apparently ChatGPT recommended how much ammunition to take, the best time to go when there would be most people there to be killed, made all of these recommendations because the guy was asking, how can I commit major mayhem, help me plan this murder. And
there's nothing in the program that says, you should not do that. It's confirmation bias.
And it's so I heard a lawyer say, if it had been a person on the other end of the phone, telling him all this stuff, we would go arrest that person and charge them with a crime.
Accessory.
And the frequency of fireballs in our planet's skies seem to have grown in recent months. NASA and other meteor experts can't agree on why there are more meteors. It seems as though stars have been shooting across the heavens more than usual lately. In March, fireball after fireball coursed through the skies of Northern America and Europe. Some of the dazzling apparitions dropped meteorites in their wake. In Ohio, space shards set down in fields and forests. Other rocky visitors smashed through the roofs of people's homes and ricocheted around in their bedrooms. It's a shooting gallery, said Mike Hankey, an amateur astronomer in the American Meteor Society. There's stuff flying all over the place. Really a lot more than usual, and nobody's sure why. Scientists are not. They don't know where's this stuff come. I suspect it's aliens. I think it's probably aliens. They're just aiming for us. And that's it.
That's it. Sports, weather traffic.
54 right now. Not going to get much warmer today. 58. Now there's an 80% chance of showers. Probably early afternoon. I'm thinking for the soccer game, things will be fine. Take a raincoat just in case, but I think you're going to be okay for the soccer game later. Chance of showers overnight tonight into tomorrow as well. Overnight low of 40. Oh, and I got a weather and traffic report from our attorney. Ed says it's raining pretty steadily in Park City. Also, traffic at the Interstate 80 US 40 interchanges at a dead stop. I don't know why. Thank you, Infiniteam member Ed Brass. Right now, all westbound I-84 lanes are open. This is due to that earlier vehicle fire at the I-80 junction in Weber County. Crash southbound I-15 Center Street in Provo off to the right shoulder. Crash southbound I-15 5600 South in Roy. Crash northbound I-15 30th South in South Salt Lake. And whatever you're seeing on the road, you can always text us like our attorney did and let us know. 33986. Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. For breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
Here's boner candidate number 3. 23,000 dead so far. Let's see if we can get those numbers up, huh? U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced yesterday that the military is dropping its annual flu vaccine requirement for all service members. In a video posted to social media, Hegseth cited, quote, medical autonomy and religious freedom as reasons for eliminating the mandate. The notion, this is a quote, the notion that a flu vaccine must be mandatory for every service member, everywhere, in every circumstance, at all times, is just overly broad and not rational, Hegseth said. Our new policy is simple. If you, an American warrior entrusted to defend this nation, believe that the flu vaccine is in your best interest, then you are free to take it. You should. But we will not force you, because your body, your faith, and your convictions are not negotiable. Vaccine mandates in the United States military have been long-standing.
Yeah.
But gained some criticism during the coronavirus pandemic when over 8,000 troops were forced out of the military for refusing to obey the 2021 COVID-19 vaccine mandate. The Pentagon dropped the mandate 2 years later after nearly all active duty military members had gotten a vaccine. Then in 2025, Donald Trump signed an executive order to reinstate troops who were discharged from the military for refusing the COVID-19 vaccine. However, the decision to rescind the flu vaccine mandate follows what health experts have classified as a particularly severe flu season, in which cases and hospitalizations surged. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention estimates there have been 370,000 hospitalizations and 23,000 deaths from flu so far from the 2025-2026 season. The flu vaccine has been a staple of military life since the early 50s. And
the military,
they have historically reviewed high vaccination rates as essential force. They're trying to weaken the military here.
Because when you're in the military, you are living in close quarters.
I was gonna
you
say.
are more likely to pass disease around. And as Bill was saying, our military is not as effective if you're all sick.
Exactly. Well, you know what? If you're on a submarine.
Yeah.
So stupid. I can't stand it. Boner candidate number 3, 23,000 dead so far. Let's see if we can get those numbers up, huh?
All right, let's review the first two and vote.
My God. It's getting harder and harder
I
to
know.
find true believers. That's the temple in India that wants all true believers to, if you want to enter the temple, you gotta drink a potion that contains cow urine. Okay. Boner candidate. Religion is wonderful, isn't it? Boner candidate number 2, 51% is not a reasonable administration fee. This is all that money that's been going to these hospitals that also run long-term care facilities. And $1 billion, was it? Something like that? And they put 49% of it into the long-term care facilities, and then they kept the rest of it for administrative fees. I don't think so. And Boner candidate number 3, 23,000 dead so far. Let's see if we can get those numbers up.
All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. The one that you think is the worst. The one that you think should win Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. The computer counts it for us. There you go. You can call Katie in the producer's booth at 877-602-9696. She'll take your live voice vote. Or you can go online, x96.com. The box says Boners April 22, 2026. Click on there and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you got about 2.5 minutes to get your vote in for Boner of the Day. Right after we award the Boner, that means the phone lines will be wide open. Your questions being taken by Dr. Josh Davis, our veterinarian, here to answer questions about your puppies and your kitties. We'll do that right after this. Boner of the Day, let's go.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Let's see.
I'm all full of olive juice.
Have you been drinking the olive juice? You're not supposed to.
You can. I've just been drinking it out of the bottle.
I think it might help my cold. But
The
by the
olive
way,
juice, really?
if people have noticed I sound funny, I have a little cold. It is not COVID.
And I'll tell you, if I catch a cold because you're being here, I'm going to be very unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
hasn't the rule been since COVID? You really should even stay home if you have a cold.
But I feel bad because I was just gone for.
You could have worked from home.
You got the gear. It's all right. People are placing bets that you're going to call in Monday, though.
No. I'm fine. I'm just fine. I'm fine. So fine.
I hope I don't have to call in Monday.
You're fine. We're all fine.
You know, colds are very contagious.
Yeah.
And we're here in a room.
I felt bad about not coming in.
How much worse will you feel when Carrie or I or both of us get sick?
I'll be fine.
I'm not going to get sick. I've gotten crazy about washing my hands to the point where it's almost obsessive, but I haven't gotten sick.
But you're breathing the air in here.
Here, I'll open the door.
It's not going to help because now Bill Riley is going to get his ice and. Oh no, that's at 8 o'clock. Sorry.
Yeah, it's past. Oh, it's past. Yeah.
But this is 9 o'clock now when people start to file in.
When person starts to
when
file.
person
When a person starts to file.
One
in.
person file
Yeah, a
in?
person files in
A
to
person.
work. Hey, look, a person's working here. We've been really lucky with
persons?
Interns, though.
We really have.
I credit Katie for finding the good ones.
I mean, what the hell? I mean, Dawson even came back for a second round.
Yeah.
That's
we
really
didn't
weird.
beat him up enough the first time.
I appreciate the help because they find the questions for Beat Gina, and then I mutilate them.
I really almost don't know what they do because they work just behind the scenes, and Katie takes care of it.
I stay out of it.
They
That's
edit things. They post
yeah.
things. They
But
answer
all
phones.
of the stuff that I've been exposed to, when I do notice what they do fabulous work.
I do know that not one of them has gotten me coffee.
Not one.
That's not their job.
Which is very irritating. Well, I know it's not their job, but they could have offered.
They are busy.
All right.
The reason you don't see them is they're busy.
I'll go get my own coffee.
Oh, there's somebody's getting.
Somebody's
ice.
running to get me
That's
coffee.
Bill Riley. He's an hour late.
You're late, Bill.
You're an hour late getting ice. All right. All right, 7:48. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by an artichoke and a delicious pasta dish with chicken and capers, and it's good.
And there's a heat wave coming. Stay cool. Get a new AC unit from Larson HVAC and Plumbing for as low as $68 a month, or save $1,000 on ultra high efficiency model. Visit LarsonHVAC.com/X96.
I always wonder about the 24 people, the small number of people who
Mm-hmm.
vote for the temple in India that makes people drink cow urine before they come into the temple. 24 people voted for that, and I wonder what their motivation was, because obviously number 2 and number 3, the administrative fees, all of that money in nursing or long-term care facilities, and then the Hegseth, for some reason, saying, well, no flu shots for the military. It's not mandated anymore. And so those two are very important and big, weighty topics, and that's where all of the votes go. But I just wonder about those 24. If you voted for number 1, just text 33986 and say, what was your reasoning?
They've had an experience with cow urine before.
Maybe.
It was traumatizing.
Maybe. The winner, let's see, so number 2 and number 3 each got well over 100 votes. But the winner was Pete Hegseth, number 3, with 159 votes, Boner of the Day.
There you go. It's your Boner of the Day for today, April 22, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week.
And I'm not trying to shame you 24 who voted for number 1. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
All right. It's time for
Is
Dr.
it
Josh Davis.
sponsored?
Well, yeah, by This is brought to you by TrilogyVetSandy.com, and we have the vet from Trilogy Vet here with us.
You could say this feature is sponsored by Dr. Josh Davis.
Yeah, I could sponsor that.
Heck yeah. Hi, good morning. Dr. Davis is here to answer questions, if you have them, about what's ailing your puppies and kitties, your dogs and your cats. Behavioral problems, itching problems, skin problems, behavioral problems, all of that.
877-602-9696. You can text your questions if you want, but really it is better if you call so we can ask follow-up questions. 877-602-9696.
Well, while we're waiting for phone calls and texts to come in, let's see. Well, we got one here that's not a very serious question. I have 2 Chihuahua mixes, Groot and Keanu.
Groot and Keanu.
Keanu likes to burrow under the blanket. Groot likes to cuddle on top of it. Why does Keanu like to burrow underneath?
Well, I think, and my guess would just be preference. You know,
Security.
dogs and cats they're a lot like us. They prefer certain things, and those small dogs like that, they love to be warm. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all.
My husband had a Chihuahua before we got married, and that dog would burrow under a blanket, and I would be worried he was going to suffocate. I'm like, how does he breathe in there? They like twist themselves up, and I'm like, I don't know how he's like, he's fine, he likes it.
Yeah. Well, and my 2 hairless cats, they're like that. I mean, if you can't find them, you know they're under a blanket somewhere, and they just are.
Let's see. Occasionally, my mom watched my dog Ozzy, a Shih Tzu mix, but for some reason, he will not eat and drink when he's at her house. As soon as he gets home, though, it's straight to his food and water. What can I do to get him to eat when he's not home?
That one, we do see that a lot with folks when they go on vacation or something and have family members or friends watching their pets, or even go into boarding. They just, it's out of their routine, and I think there's a stress component to that as well. And some dogs, they just won't do it. And so I think that trying to get them used to that environment beforehand, so maybe play dates or sleepovers where they're going to be staying, just to try and acclimate them a little bit. Also, if you could get someone to come stay at your house, so at least they're not in a strange place, things like that can be helpful. So,
all right, let's go to Kathy. Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. You have a kitty.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, what's your kitty's name?
Yes, Oscar.
Oscar. What's the problem with Oscar?
Oscar has was really mad and everything, had him shaved. He's very, very skinny. Took him to the vet. His glucose is high. It's what, 612. I think they said 612, 612. And so they recommended high protein diet, and I'm just wondering if there's any recommendations.
I think you should probably start treating for diabetes at that point. 600 is very, very high, and that's probably why we're so skinny. And some cats just get sick from that. And if they get to a certain point, they can go into what's called diabetic ketoacidosis, and you don't want them to get there because it's very hard to turn them around. So the high protein diet is great, and that's not a bad thing to do, but you probably need to be on treatment for diabetes at this point.
I warn you, I have a diabetic cat, Klaus, and he gets 2 shots a day, one in the morning and one at night, and that's a big commitment, and he's still fatter than ever, by the way.
Yeah, Oscar's very, very skinny. He eats like a horse, though. I mean, he eats constantly.
And that's the diabetes right there. They'll eat a lot, they drink a lot, they pee a lot, but they can't keep weight on, and that's because they can't use that blood sugar. So I would get treatment going for sure.
All right.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
right, thank you.
All right. Let's go to Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Rachel, what's your cat's name?
Luna.
Luna. Okay. What's Luna's problem?
She's getting really finicky with me when I'm trying to trim her nails. She didn't always used to be, kind of upset when I trimmed her nails, but now she gets upset when I touch her paws. And I'm wondering if maybe I should take her in to get x-rays or if there's something else that might be going on.
Maybe she doesn't care for the color of nail polish you've selected.
That's true. Maybe purple's not her color.
Yeah. I mean, a couple things could be going on. I mean, some cats and dogs, for that matter, if if you've ever, trimmed their nails and they tolerate it well, but then if you ever get too close to those quicks, even if you don't cut them and make them bleed, that can be sensitive and sometimes painful. So that can be a factor for some pets. And also just over time, sometimes they don't like the restraint. They don't like the process of it. So trying to make it as positive as you can. The little tube like Churu treats or similar treats are great for that. They do make really good restraint blankets that are more comforting than just kind of holding them down. Those are helpful. But also, I think it's worth getting checked out because cats can have other issues with their feet. They can have issues with their paw pads. X-rays, I would only do if we were worried about a swelling or a possible fracture, because otherwise you don't see a lot that way with x-rays. But some of those other things might be worth checking. And also if their claws get too long, they can overgrow and puncture into their paw pads sometimes. So there's just lots of factors there. So if nothing else, get the feet checked out, get the cat checked out, and then we could make a plan from there.
All right.
Okay, thank y'all so much.
All right.
I tried trimming our dog's claws once, and that's when I realized, nope,
Let the professional.
I'll leave this to the professional.
I didn't know. It was a cat a long time ago. I forget which cat it was. It was so many years ago. I didn't know about the quick. And so I started to, and
because it's
blood's
not obvious where it is.
Well, and I didn't even know I didn't know it existed.
Didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, and blood started pouring out of the cat's. And I'm going, oh my God, what have I done?
It's very painful, and they never forget. I'll tell you, they never forget.
I know. I had to get rid of that cat.
All right.
That's one option.
Just joking.
877-602-9696 is the number to call to talk to Dr. Josh Davis about your puppies and your kitties. He's here to help. All right. Take more calls after these. Traffic, Gina, please.
Okay, we've got crash southbound I-15 Center Street in Provo off to the right shoulder. Southbound I-15 5600 south in Roy. Northbound I-15 30th in South Salt Lake. From the program says traffic near standstill 106 south northward on northbound I-15. Thank you for sending that in. We appreciate it when you let us know what you're seeing out on the roads. 33986 is where you do that. The Wasatch Gem Society, don't miss Utah's biggest gem, mineral, and fossil show, April 24th through the 26th at the Bastion Agricultural Center. That used to be the Salt Lake County Equestrian Center. Gems, fossils, vendors, food trucks, and Bill Allred will be there on Saturday. Tickets just $3. Kids 12 and under are free.
I'll be there from 11 to 1 if I can get out of town because of the Salt Lake Marathon.
Jeez. I was overhearing you and Heather plotting yesterday.
My God.
And it sounded like you were planning, like
are you going to take
battlefield maneuvers.
Get a hotel room?
I think I'm going to, or leave at 5 in the morning to be out there by 11.
Something like that. All right, KXRK Provo. You folks, hang on the line. We'll get to your questions coming up, but there are still a couple of lines available. 877-602-9696 to speak to our veterinarian, Dr. Josh Davis, right after these. Stand by. Oh, let me get this going. Gina, Zero Res.
It's the perfect accompaniment to this segment.
Yes.
Because if you have puppies and kitties, you need everything that Zero Res has to offer. Of course, the carpet cleaning, you know about that.
And they have a special treatment for
they do.
pets.
They'll ask you when you call to make your appointment, do you have pets? And they'll ask you about specific areas of your home where maybe they've had accidents. And they can come in with like a blue light and kind of see, oh, yeah, you've got something over here. And they will do a special treatment for it. Also, air ducts. If you've got puppies and kitties, that means you've got hair and dander in your air ducts, and I bet you've never had those cleaned. So have them come out and take care of all of it. They've got a special going on right now. Get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned for just $119 plus a free hallway. They're going to use that patented technology. Speaking of your puppies and kitties, the stuff they use is safe for kids and pets. So give them a call, 866-0RES, or book your next cleaning online at zerores.com. Zerores, the right way to clean.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Smirnoff. Smirnoff, Smirnoff. And now, here to use the word in a sentence, LeVar and LeGrand. Let's listen as these
two
worthy Utah stalwarts.
It says T-O! Two!
I was confused because it wasn't TWO.
It says two!
Utah stalwarts engage in some banter that will showcase the Utah word of the day, Smirnoff.
Two is in emphasizing worthy.
Yeah.
It's already gotten off to a great start.
There's two of us.
All right.
And we are too much.
I begin.
Yes.
Well, LeGrand, we ready for the big tourney tonight? I'm really looking forward to showing them rowdies down to Sweetwater Station what a great team we are.
Well, I know they think just because we don't, either of us drink. Well, okay. 3-2 only. I don't count that as really drinking, you know. The bartender pours me a small schooner of 3-2 light beer, and I make that last the whole of the night when we're down to the Sweetwater Station throwing darts. And besides, it's only once a month. 12 measly ounces of 3-2 a month, LeVar. That ain't drinking.
I'm just teasing you. Your secret's safe with me. Neither your wife nor your church leaders are going to find out that you're having a little sip of the malt while we're at Sweetwater Station playing darts. And I know the other boys think that we ain't going to do good in the dart tourney because we don't really drink. They think that getting a little snockered loosens them up and they play better. I just can't wait for us to beat them all on Saturday.
Well, that's just it. We ain't going to beat them. We ain't in the tournament. You know, they use them grease pencils to add the names on the tourney list. And we was on the list, but now we ain't on the list.
Again?
Yep.
That's it. They just don't want us to play. They know we'll beat them like a drum. This is no accident. Someone has taken a thumb to our names, and then they're there on the list, and then they're not. They're smearing off the list.
Oh, are you sure now?
It's only us, my friend. Nobody else's names is being smeared off.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
I thought that was great.
Really?
Like Jock did from Santaquin, and he has a pet problem that he would like to talk about in private.
In Santaquin.
In Santaquin.
Not in Dallas.
No.
In Santaquin.
Thank you.
There's no privacy in Santaquin.
I figured it out last hour. But
When Sue Ellen texted
it
in,
did.
Is that what did it?
Yeah, but you got me. All right.
All right, more questions for our veterinarian friend, Dr. Josh Davis. There are two people holding, been there for a long time, but there are lines open. 877-602-9696 is the number. You can also text questions to 33986. Hello.
All right, this is Julie.
Hi, Julie. What?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. You got a cat, huh?
I do.
What's the cat's name?
His name, Ming-a-ling-a-ding-dong.
Ming-a-ling-a-ding-dong. Okay.
It's a long name.
What do you just call him for short?
Minger.
Okay. What's the problem?
So he will be 15 next month, and he's just gradually started losing weight. So we've tried to supplement with like more canned cat food, squeeze-ups. He gets like deli meat, rotisserie chicken meat, but he's just not putting on weight, and we're not sure if we should be concerned or if this is typical for a 15-year-old cat.
Yeah, that's a really good question. And I think that for that age, I do think you should get some diagnostics done. The most common issues for older cats is chronic kidney disease. Will do similar things. Also hyperthyroid, so high thyroid hormone can cause that. And then, like the previous cat we talked to, diabetes can cause that to happen too. So old cats shouldn't just get skinny. And if you're feeding all that stuff and they're still not gaining weight, that would be a problem for me for sure. And if we have kidney disease, then throwing all that protein in there also can accelerate that kidney disease. So I would definitely get some lab testing done so we could know exactly what the problem is, because it's not normal. They don't just get old and get skinny. Most of the time there's a reason for that.
Okay, are there other symptoms that I should look for that might tell me that it's a kidney disease?
The other common ones are they can drink a lot of water and pee a lot, so that's pretty common. Also, they can have vomiting episodes. They can have high blood pressure, so that can cause them to be lethargic. Some cats can go blind from that. So, I think it's definitely worth getting checked out.
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
All right,
Thank you.
Julie. Thank you. Let's go to George. Hello, George.
George,
Hey.
what kind of animal do you have?
So this is my house. We have a husky. We have an older cat that's 14 years old, and then we have another kitten that's probably between 1 and 2 years old. And I just got an orange tabby that's a little over a year old.
Wow!
And they won't integrate with each other. Like the
None of
tabby, the other ones will. The new tabby is terrorizing the rest. Even the husky doesn't want anything to do with it.
You need a bigger house.
We're outside all the time. Well, I have a downstairs basement where we've kept the tabby, and now the tabby has gotten territorial of the downstairs. Anybody comes down the stairs, he runs after them.
Yeah.
And terrorizes everybody. And then when I bring him up into the rest of the house, all he does is run underneath the couch and won't come out.
Where did you get this cat?
I bought him at Petco. He was from Celestial Zoo adoption.
Oh, so he was a mature cat when you got him.
About they said he's about a year and a month old.
Yeah, it's just got something traumatized him somewhere along the line.
Yeah, that's definitely
and I've tried.
tough.
I've tried taking stuff from the other cats and putting it in where he's at, and vice versa. And all they do is either hiss at each other or try to attack each other.
Yeah, you may. So that's definitely a tough spot. Anytime you integrate a new cat, it's always there's always a chance for things like this to happen. Sometimes they're friends and sometimes not. But I do think that taking it slow. Sounds like you've been keeping them separated and trying to do small introductions. I would definitely get more things going on with the pheromone therapies like the Feloways, just using all those tools. And some cats where they have that really hard kind of that, they can have play aggression, they can have the stress and aggression or territorialness. Some of those cats we even need to progress to actual behavior medication and modification, because at some point you're either going to, give up on the cat or somebody's going to get seriously injured. And then, and then it's a tougher decision to make in those cases. So I do think that it may be getting close to where you want to just be more aggressive with therapies. But there are lots of things, the shirts, the collars, the Feloways, different ways to go about that. But it may be progressed beyond that too.
How about sedatives of some sort?
Yeah, they fall into that category of kind of the behavior modifying medications, and the sedatives can be helpful for the short term, but we always want to find long-term solutions with that. So,
yeah, I'm sorry. I have an orange cat, and he got traumatized somewhere before we ever got him, and he's always had problems. And he's gotten better as he's gotten older and slowed down, and now he's got the diabetes, and that slows him down even more. But he just never got. We've tried it. We tried everything, and he's a weirdo.
Yeah. Well, this orange tabby, he loves people. He'll sit there and love on you all over the place. But another animal comes around, and he's like, "I'll kill you."
Yeah, that territorialness. So, I do think it may be worth considering like behavior modification for sure.
You might try and offer him some lasagna. Just
Yeah.
That's my
And also, I
I've
would assume,
even
but
tried
he's
putting him in a carrier and putting him in the living room so he can't go underneath the couch. And all he does is sit there and meow, 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 and
Yeah.
like try and tear through the carrier.
Yeah, that'll make him feel trapped. So I don't. But also, just I would assume so. But make sure if he's not neutered, that would be helpful. But usually, if they're adopted, they're neutered. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
sorry, it's just he's a mess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, George.
All right. Thanks.
All
All right.
That's okay. Thanks.
That leads to this text question. Is there such a thing as too much catnip?
Can they OD on catnip?
That's a good question.
As far as the OD part, no. I mean, it mostly mimics like a pheromone. So what some cats will do though is they'll eat a lot of it, and then they can get gastrointestinal upset from that. So that's usually the biggest thing you got to watch out for.
My parents grew a big catnip plant out in the garden, and they put a like a net over it or some kind of a little cage over it. So because all the cats in the neighborhood would come and decimate it if it weren't covered and protected to someone.
Yeah, fresh catnip, they love that stuff. Yeah, and even the dried stuff, they love it. But usually they'll just get tired of it and kind of move on. But they get pretty crazy. It's fun to watch them.
All right, let's go to Sally. Hello, Sally.
Sally, what's your question?
Hi.
Oh, it's a puppy question. We have all cat questions until now.
Yeah, a lot of cats today.
What's your puppy's name?
His name is Remy. He's 15 weeks,
Aww.
and he is just really aggressive. He really only likes me. Yeah, he's a menace. He always is like biting people, and I just wanted to know how I could help with that.
What kind of puppy is it? What breed of dog?
A teacup Yorkie.
Oh, little Yorkie.
Adorable.
Weighs like a pound,
Yeah.
tiny little guy. The biggest thing, for the short term, and he's getting to the age where you're probably getting through your vaccine series. So I would definitely look into some puppy training courses because even though the small breeds, they can be a little more difficult for that kind of training, but I think you have to get them used to that because even though they're small, they can cause some pretty serious injuries.
Yes.
If they get out of that zone of where they're playing versus they get that really strong bond to you, and then they have anxiety around everyone else. And so I think you got to kind of push out of that zone. So puppy training would be good. And also if you have, close friends and family, is like have them take him for the day or part of the day to get him used to other people and other environments. And that can be another way to kind of get them used to those things. But puppy training definitely is
It kind of sounds like he's trying to protect you.
Yeah, he's probably got that protective or
Yeah.
that separation anxiety, and
Yeah.
and that doesn't get better over time. Generally, it tends to get worse. So
All right.
I would really try to get out of
Okay.
that behavior.
All right.
Yeah, I have two younger brothers, and he's also very protective over them. So I'm just trying to get him to not be as so protective.
Yeah, kind of
He's still
branch
just
out a little
baby.
bit.
He's a baby. You got. It's a
Yeah.
good time to start. Don't let it get out of hand. Start
Yeah,
training him
exactly.
All right. Listen.
Thanks, Sally.
I had a text here. Just I wonder if it was George that had the orange cat, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
It says somebody says I work with Celestial Zoo as a volunteer and foster, and that's where he got that cat. He says he needs to reach out to them for help. They're really good about it. If it really isn't working out, they'll take the cat back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Most adoptions will do that for sure.
all right. Well, there you go.
Dr. Josh Davis, Trilogy Veterinary.
TrilogyVetSandy.com.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
That's the easy one. Yep, absolutely. So yeah, come see us for sure.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
All right, thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
sir. All right, traffic, Gina, please.
Got a crash southbound I-15 21st Street in Ogden. Crash northbound I-215 West at 2100 North in Salt Lake. And right now that looks like that's about it, but it might not be it where you are. You might say, what about this that I'm looking at right now? Well, I don't know unless you text me and let me know. 33986. Mural Fest is Saturday, May 9th from 2 to 8 p.m. Come celebrate the unveiling of 10 new murals in South Salt Lake, presented by South Salt Lake Arts. More information at themuralfest.com.
All right, thank you. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. Easy game to play, easy to win. All you have to do is just beat Gina. Well, actually, all you have to do is endure the game. What is the prize today?
Oh, the prize is tickets to the Things Can Only Get Better tour, July 29th at the Maverick Center. This is Howard Jones, Wang Chung, English Beat, Modern English.
Oh, easy to play. It's Avengers Endgame trivia today because it premiered on this day in 2019. So 877-602-9696 for tickets to go and see the Things Can Only Get Better tour. 877-602-9696. So we'll play after some messages and a song. Stand by for that. Huntsman Mental Health.
You know, every mind deserves care, compassion, understanding. Everybody deserves to have a good mental health outlook. And Huntsman Mental Health Foundation is trying to help with that, transforming the way people care for mental health and finding and funding groundbreaking research and expanding access to treatment, supporting programs that serve people of all ages. And if you'd like to help out as well, you can. For as little as $19 a month, you can become a monthly donor and join Huntsman and everyone else in the fight to raise awareness and improve mental health. You get a cool T-shirt when you do that. And the future of mental health depends on all of us. So go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org. That's yourbrainisbeautiful.org. It'll explain all of the programs that Huntsman has and how you can become a monthly donor. And also remember, if you or a loved one is struggling and needs help, dial 988 and you can speak directly to a mental health professional.
Hey. One of my hobbies is trying to seek out excellent bathroom opportunities.
One of your hobbies is going to the bathroom?
Yeah, well, and grading bathrooms and judging them. And now you have your beautiful bathrooms, like say at the Grand America, or at Snow Basin has really beautiful bathrooms.
The bathrooms at the Grand America are so nice they won't let me in.
They turn you away.
Yep.
But this weekend, I experienced another great bathroom. This was up in Ogden at Utog, which is a great little brew pub in Ogden on Grant Avenue. They have a really great burger there. They have a burger there that I really enjoy. And I wanted to give a big tip of the hat to them for their bathroom. Now, if you go to x96.com/live,
how do they feel about you going in there and taking pictures of their bathroom?
Well, you closed the door and there was nobody else in there with me at the time. So what you will see in this picture is a sign, a very cheery sign that says, "Please only use what you need. Thank you." And they have available all kinds of things in the bathroom.
Are those tampons?
So they have tampons and pads, because not everybody uses a tampon. There are pad people that prefer the pad.
Those pads come in really handy for buffing your car.
What's in that jar right there?
Well, so that's the thing.
Those are IUDs, aren't they?
That's the thing that I thought was amazing. So they have a jar.
There's lotion. There's all kinds of.
Yeah, they have a jar of rubber bands. Isn't that smart? Because there are times when I'm tucking into a nice burger, I want my hair out of the way for that.
Oh, they're the coat.
They're hair bands.
They're hair bands, not just rubber bands.
Yeah, no, they're hair. You need to tie your hair back. There is a jar of. I was stunned.
And did you?
Well, I didn't need to at the time, but the fact that they have that available is amazing. Now, I've been to like a spa before where they have hair ties it, because sometimes when you're at the spa, you want to put your hair up and get it out of the way. But just at a restaurant, and I've been at restaurants before where I've seen that they have some tampons, but that they have an assortment of feminine hygiene products.
You're sure it's a restaurant?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
What's it called?
Utog.
UTOG?
And next time you're in Ogden, Bill, you should try it. The food is really good. The beer is really good. It's a local place.
Brewing.
It's big. I'm gonna have to come up with some potty awards that I can start giving when I discover wonderful bathroom, and of course it was clean. I mean, that's the most basic of things. There, is that it was clean.
So where would you rank this one?
It's pretty high as far as Ogden. This is number one bathroom in Ogden.
How was the men's room?
Well, I didn't go in there.
Why not? I mean, come on, you're going to do it. Do it right.
Actually, now that you're saying that, I should have asked my husband to go in because I am wondering what the offerings are in the men's room. Perhaps there are other...
Like a razor?
Yeah, maybe.
Cotton swabs?
Maybe.
Nose hair trimmer?
Yeah.
Condoms?
Maybe.
I think maybe they have a condom machine in there.
And they could have hair ties in there, too.
Tiny deodorants?
Maybe. Okay, so I need a report for somebody in Ogden to go. Maybe I can need Sketchy Blake needs to get on this.
He is a true investigator.
That's true, and he's up that way anyway. So I need you to go to the men's room at Utah and tell me what the offerings are.
I've had this beer. I know, but I don't recognize where this.
It's Grant. It's like right behind where the mall used to be. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you park in the mall parking lot. The old mall parking lot.
Well,
I highly recommend it.
2331 Grant Avenue.
You know what's also right across the street is the big mural of Joe McQueen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you should have got a picture of that.
It's beautiful, yeah. It's a good spot.
I'm looking at their website. It doesn't say anything about their bathroom.
They should highlight it.
Well,
I mean, I don't think they want people just coming in off the street to use the bathroom. I think you need to patronize
where's
them.
the best bathroom down here in Salt Lake area?
Oh, it's the Grand America.
Grand America?
Yeah. You got full-length doors, top to bottom doors.
That's the one they won't let me in.
Mm-hmm.
I start to go in and they say, "No, sorry, sir, sorry."
Oh, there's a picture of Utah. That is nice.
Yeah.
They'll let me go into the Grand America bathroom if I'm wearing a tie. I have to wear a tie.
Even if you have shorts and Crocs on, as long as you have a tie.
As long as you're wearing a tie. Yeah. All right, you can go in.
Yeah. And I will take bathroom suggestions too. If you know of a bathroom I need to try, I'll go check it out. But if people want to, if
people might be leading you astray, though.
If business,
let's send her to the worst bathroom in Salt Lake.
If businesses want to step up their bathroom game, I can be a consultant too.
Bathroom consultant on your business card.
Sure.
It seems to me generally it's the last thing that they consider in restaurants and other places where a bathroom has to be available. Mm-hmm. It seems to me it's usually the last thing they consider. And you know what I hate to see when I go into a bathroom at a restaurant or something is a plunger, sitting next to the...
It should be tucked away, so it should be accessible but not visible.
Yeah.
It should be...
I mean, you shouldn't... it's like... We have to use this all the time, so it's right here.
Right.
That's the message it sends to me. We got to have it handy because boy, things really get clogged up in here.
Somewhere in my stack of photographs, I have it'd truly frighten you, Gina.
Oh no.
A picture of the bathroom at Bert's Tiki Lounge
while
it was still standing towards its last days.
I don't know.
That would frighten you. I see pictures of CBGB's bathrooms.
It's like that? No?
No.
Oh, really?
Bert's had it beat.
Remember, what is it, Train Spotting, the worst bathroom in Scotland? Oh, God. Ooh.
They got babies crawling out of theirs.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Hold on for just a second, and we'll get to Beat Gina and your chance to win a fabulous prize. But first, I'm Johnny Ola, and I've made the grandest discovery.
What's that?
Morel's Easy Serve Liver Loaf. New, delicious, ready to serve hot or cold. Morel's Liver Loaf is made up of the finest cured pork, pork livers, bacon, beef tripe, corn syrup, and modified food starch, water, and just essential vitamin B in abundance. Morel's Easy Serve Liver Loaf. Morel's Easy Serve Liver Loaf, now available at Pat McGurk's Canned Meat Emporium on the old highway just west of town.
That almost sounds like the worst thing I could think of.
Pat McGurk's Canned Meat Emporium?
No.
Oh, they have all kinds of canned meats. It's a canned meat emporium, and it's on the old highway west of town, run by that famed canned meat aficionado, Pat McGurk. And now, here's a man who's always said, don't let your liver loaf. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
All they sell is canned meat, huh?
Canned meats of all kinds. Canned Meat Emporium, hence the name.
Okay.
They have whole chickens in cans.
Okay.
Have you ever seen one of those?
A canned
They're so
chicken.
creepy looking.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a small store. Anyway, the randomizer has picked a contestant. You're going to be playing against Carolyn. Is it Carolyn or Caroline?
It's Carolyn.
Carolyn. All right, Carolyn. We're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's do tails.
All right. Let's see what happens here. It is tails.
Oh, Carolyn, you're one step closer to winning these Things Can Only Get Better tour tickets coming July 29th to the Maverick Center, featuring full performances by Howard Jones, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English.
All right, Carolyn, because you won the coin toss, the first question is for you. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, I'll allow Gina to answer that same question. And if she gets it correctly, she'll steal your point away, and we'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Because Avengers Endgame premiered on this day in 2019, it's Avengers Endgame trivia. Specifically that movie.
Okay.
First question for Carolyn. Here we go. Carolyn, Cap refers to Spider-Man as what during the race to retrieve the nano gauntlet? This is when they're at the end and they're tossing it back and forth. It's like a big game of keep away. Cap refers to Spider-Man as what during this? Is it 1, webhead? Is it 2, queens? Is it 3, douche canoe? Or 4, young man?
I'm going to go number 1.
Webhead? Oh, I put that in there because that's what he calls him in the comic books. Sorry.
Oh, cute.
That's a comic book reference.
Must be Queens.
Queens, because
Queens.
Because Cap is from the Bronx.
Oh, right. Okay.
Or Brooklyn, excuse me. All right. Gina.
Yes.
When we see 2012 Thor mention going for a bit of lunch, this is during the flashback sequences, the time travel sequences.
Okay.
It's a reference to the post-credit scene from the original Avengers movie, 2012, where the group is seen eating what? Is it 1, Spam, eggs, sausage, and spam?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2, spam, baked beans and spam? Mm-hmm. Is it 3, shawarma? Or 4, tacos?
Very famously, shawarma is what it is.
Correct.
Yes, 2 points for Gina, none
Oh,
for
no.
Caroline.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
It's okay, Carolyn. Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
It's Carol Lynn. Gina.
Okay, thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Carolyn?
I needed that.
Oh, it's
yes.
Carol Lynn.
Carolyn?
Yes.
Here's the question. Thanos uses his discarded armor as what? See, he won in the first movie, so he doesn't need his armor anymore. What does he use the armor for? Is it 1, a bong? Is it 2, a fake passenger so he can drive in the high occupancy
That's
lane?
smart, yeah.
Is it 3, a stove? Or 4, a scarecrow?
Oh boy. I'm going to guess a stove.
A stove? Well, he was cooking at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, shoot.
It's got to be a scarecrow.
Scarecrow
then.
to keep the crows away from the stuff that he was raising. Oh,
Gina.
Wow.
Carolyn, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
What?
I told her not to worry, that everything would be fine.
But she didn't win.
She didn't, but
you're telling me things can only get better?
things can only get better.
Things can
Carrie
only get
Jackson.
better.
Even though I beat you, I'm going to give you these. Things can only get better tickets anyway. How about that?
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Gina.
Hang on the line, and we'll tell you how to get those.
And I've got to get home. Mrs. Ola says I need to stop by the canned meat emporium for a chicken.
Oh. All right. Big Boy News and Opinioendo now brought to you by
The Wasatch Gem Society. Don't miss Utah's biggest gem, mineral, and fossil show, April 24th through the 26th at the Bastion Agricultural Center. Gems, fossils, vendors, food trucks, and Bill Allred will be there on Saturday. Tickets just $3, kids 12 and under for free.
I'll be there from 11 to 1 on Saturday if I could somehow secure a police escort out of town because the marathon is going to... Why don't they have it on Sunday, the marathon?
You know why. And don't forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Chelsea Clinton. You know her. Mm-hmm. Daughter of Bill and Hillary. Competed and completed the Boston Marathon on Monday. Did a personal best time. This is pretty good, too. 3 hours, 40 minutes, and 52 seconds. After crossing the finish line, she was greeted by her parents, who awarded her a medal. Yeah, this one made specially for you. There you go, Chels. The Clintons also presented medals to police officers who ran alongside her. She ran the full marathon with police protection.
Yeah, so if you're Secret Service and your Mark wants to run the marathon, that means you're running the marathon.
Well, you got to find somebody in the Secret Service who runs marathons.
No, I think it's your people. I think they have to. It's specific people.
This was actually the Boston Police Department who provided her protection, and they selected some officers who run marathons, and they ran alongside of her. Her Boston time was nearly 5 minutes faster than her performance in the New York City Marathon in November of last year. Clinton ran the second half of Monday's race just 2 minutes slower than the first half, which is a strong showing on a course known for its challenging hills around mile 20. You remember you're running, 26-something miles. Mile 20 is the infamous Heartbreak Hill.
Well,
it's the place
right
where
in the name.
Yeah, it's the place where people go, oh my God, I can't make it. It slows everybody way down. Two drivers engaged in what police said was road rage on a Utah freeway Tuesday night, and it led to one of them rolling into a ditch. Utah Highway Patrol said a pickup truck and a Dodge Charger were traveling west on I-215. They were going at a high rate of speed near the I-15 interchange. When they collided with each other, the driver of the Charger lost control, and the car went spinning off to the right. It hit a pole, rolled multiple times. A boy and a girl were in the Charger. They were taken to the hospital with injuries ranging from minor to moderate. Nobody in the pickup was injured. UHP said they'll screen the case, and there will be possible criminal charges if road rage is possible for either party. It's not specified. They were being stupid is what the whole thing amounted to. I don't know if it was road rage or not. Several Provo elementary schools are being considered for closure, sparking concerns among parents and community members in the district. The Provo City School District has begun hosting several community meetings to discuss the process it's undertaking that may lead to the closure of 4 schools. The district said that the decision is still in its early stages, but officials are grappling with declining enrollment that has resulted in budget shortfalls. The 4 schools facing an uncertain future are Spring Creek Elementary, Franklin Elementary, Amelia Earhart Elementary, and Canyon Crest Elementary School. Lehigh police have a warning for students who are playing a non-school sanctioned game of assassin.
This isn't
with squirt guns.
This isn't just Lehigh. All the high schools do it.
The Lehigh police are issuing a warning. I guess the others don't care. The game involves kids paying a participation fee and putting on a colored wristband, which they take off if they are shot by another participant with a water gun. Lehigh Police said this usually takes place among high school students, but they've learned kids in middle school and junior high may be joining in this time. Lehigh Police are reminding those who choose to participate the game is not allowed to be played on school grounds or during school-sponsored events. They're also warning against the following behaviors that they've seen in the past because of the game, such as aggressive driving, trespassing, which they said has included participants lurking in the darkness around homes or even entering someone's home without permission, all in an effort to eliminate someone from the game. If a parent hears somebody in their home and they maybe will get their own real gun because they think they're having an intruder and they need to protect their family, these are just some of the things that can go on. You just shouldn't do it. Period.
No, you can do it. Just be safe with it. It's fun.
Yeah, it just seems like maybe the Lehigh Police, there might be something else they could be concentrating on.
It is, and it's something to be aware of this time of year, because I have seen kids drive fast through the neighborhood, and that is a concern. But this is just a fun thing that the seniors do.
Well, it's permissive parents like you that have made our youth go to hell. That's all I can say. A crowded restaurant.
I hate a crowded restaurant.
A man making frightening statements and innocent bystanders not quite sure what to do. It was at the Olive Garden in American Fork. Several families were there for what they thought would be a quiet, not great, but quiet Sunday meal. That's when suddenly a man walked in making very loud and very ominous threats. "Nobody's leaving here alive," he shouted.
Jeez.
"The endless breadsticks have come to an end," he yelled. "Nobody's leaving here alive," he kept yelling. This was somebody named Mercedes McGill. McGill said Sunday's meal with her. She's the one reporting it. Yeah. She said Sunday's meal with her folks only happened because she was exhausted and hungry after working all weekend. We don't need to know that. "I was craving Olive Garden," she said.
It happens.
Which is random because
it happens.
Because I work at an Italian restaurant where presumably they serve real Italian food. But not long after the soup and salad arrived, McGill said things got weird. A suspect walked in. We thought he was on the phone, but he was talking pretty loud. He had his headphones with him. He had an iPad and a cord to 3 or 4 different bags. And then he started saying, "I can't wait to be famous. I want to be on the cover of a magazine. Nobody's leaving this place alive." That would be kind of, what would you do? I'm not sure. Somebody finally called 911. American Fork Police Lieutenant Quinn Anderson said those first responders weren't initially sure what they were dealing with after they'd had a chance to. I bet they're dealing with that stupid assassin game. That's what this is, isn't it? I said they ended up discovering that he was having. It was a guy who was
an episode.
Yeah, he was, and he probably was not a danger to anyone, but it was an episode, a mental health episode, and he was calmed down and escorted out of the Olive Garden and put into a mental health facility. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is very strange. Smoking in the United Kingdom will be banned. Anybody born after January 1st, 2009 will be unable to buy tobacco from a shop.
Really?
Ooh.
They will not sell you tobacco. If you are, and it's the law, if they sell you tobacco, there are heavy fines involved. Ministers,
so they're sunsetting the ability to buy tobacco.
Yeah. Ministers will also be able to bring in tighter regulations on vapes, tobacco, and other nicotine products. The Commons and the Lords have approved a final draft of the legislation. The bill is part of a series of reforms designed to combat the health effects of smoking, which is one of the top causes of preventable death, disability, and ill health. Other measures include an expansion of smoke-free laws, making it illegal to vape in cars, carrying children outside in school hospitals. Vaping outside of hospitals will still be allowed as a way to support those who are trying to quit. Pub gardens, beaches, private outdoor spaces, and outdoor hospitality spaces are also not included in the measures, but Brits will still be able to smoke and vape in their homes, but you can't buy any. If you're born after 2008, you can't buy. They won't.
I mean,
you can't buy it.
It might work.
Yeah. It's interesting though. Smoking has declined in the United States. But I'm not sure that it has in Europe.
I'd be curious.
I don't know that for sure. I just have that sense that there's still a lot of people who find smoking acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's probably, I don't know, when we were in Japan in the 90s,
everybody was smoking.
it was.
But then Carrie'd been back in Japan. Was it different?
There was still a lot of smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
didn't seem as prevalent as the first time we went.
Yeah.
But there you go.
I think that's
good.
Okay.
All right. Sports, weather, traffic.
This from the Salt Lake Tribune. You want to see Lionel Messi play in Utah? Well, there are still tickets available on the secondary market, really good ones even, but you're going to pay for it. There's some on SeatGeek right now for $46,000.
Will somebody buy that?
It's crazy.
Will somebody buy that, really?
Maybe. It's a big deal that he's in town today. So here are some things you need to know. This is from Real Salt Lake's website. Fans are encouraged to arrive early. 3:30 to 4:30, the parking lots are open. 4:30, the box office opens. Stadium gates open at 6. The march to the match at 6:30. Warm-ups at 6:45. Kickoff at 7:30. Your parking access. 90th South lot opens at 3:30. All other fan lots open at 4:30. Parking available east of State Street at Jordan Commons. Per Sandy Police Department, traffic along southbound State Street between 90th South and 94 South will be restricted beginning at 3:30, along with restrictions along Raimondo Way surrounding the venue. Please plan accordingly. Attempt to arrive at the stadium early enough to be in your seats for the 6:45 warm-ups. Due to pregame, halftime, postgame drone show festivities, fans parking in the north lot should be advised that such lot will be utilized for drone takeoff and landing. Park at your own risk, they're saying for that. So, now weather for tonight. Some people are seeing some rain right now. Going to stop for a while, maybe come back again around 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. Then it looks like it's probably not going to be bad until much later in the evening. I would still bring, rain suitable clothing, but I think we're going to be okay for the game. It is cooler, though, for sure. 58 for a high today, overnight low 40. Tomorrow, another chance of rain, about a 50% chance of rain tomorrow. And for people that are going to get mad at me if I don't mention it in this sportscast as well. Yes, the Utah Mammoth won their first playoff game last night against the Golden Knights 3-2. That means they're coming back here, which is very exciting. Let's see. Traffic, not so exciting. Heard from a friend of the program that said, really bad slowage, I-15 southbound. It's taking me an hour to get from 21st Street on-ramp to 5600 exit. Crash I-15 southbound in Roy, backing traffic to 12th Street. Heavy congestion southbound US 89 near the mouth of Weber Canyon. All of those came in via text from our Infinity members. We appreciate it when you send those in at 33986. The grimdark future of the 41st millennium is shaking with new releases for Warhammer 40K. Protect the Imperium from large threats with the new Imperial Knight Destrier, or serve the forces of chaos with the new Iron Warriors Combat Patrol. More available at Haster Games.
All right, we'll take a short break. 3 minutes, we'll be back with your list of things that must go. Stand by for that.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
And now it's time for another edition of Ned Hastings, Smoking Psychotherapist. Brought to you by Iger Brothers Chain Link. Whatever your chain link need, be it fences, neck ornaments, or medieval armor, call Iger Brothers. We've been linking you up with the finest chain link products for over 30 years. And now Ned Hastings, Smoking Psychotherapist.
Ladies and gentlemen, order. Order, please. It's time to get this committee meeting underway. The Utah State Legislature has impaneled this panel to look into Utah's new law prohibiting cigarette smoking in all public places. We'll be hearing from a series of expert witnesses today. The first person to testify is a psychotherapist named Ned Haston. Sergeant at Arms, could you call Mr. Haston to the committee room, please? Mr. Haston, Ned Haston, please come into the committee room. Mr. Haston, thank you for being with us today. May I say that it's an unusual contraption that you're wearing. It looks like a spacesuit.
Close, but no cigarette, Mr. Chairman. It works on the same principle as a spacesuit, and it was developed by NASA, but this is my patented Ned Haston smoke suit. The backpack portion recycles fine, rich Turkish tobacco instead of fresh air. The bubble headgear captures every bit of smoke. None escapes into the outer atmosphere, thereby allowing me to roam freely through Utah's smoke-free environment.
Well, I'm not sure that this is allowable. You may be breaking a Utah law.
Oh, but I'm willing to take that risk for the sake of sweet tobacco.
Mr. Haston, I'm having a hard time seeing your face through the bubble.
Oh, yes. I'm still working on a system to clear the tar and nicotine resins from the inner surface. I have a devil of a time behind the wheel of my sporty car.
Oh, yes. Mr. Haston, you've been called before this panel as an expert witness. You are a psychotherapist, are you not?
I am.
And what is your expert view of the new Utah Clean Air Act?
I feel that it is an abomination before God and man. Not only does the law discourage people from finding good mental health by becoming new smokers, it is causing those existing smokers who have achieved some measure of mental stability to become unhinged. If this law stays in effect, I am anticipating a rash of crimes the like of which you little people have never...
My God, his suit sprung a leak!
Filthy tobacco smoke is leaking into the hollow chamber. Evacuate this building immediately!
Oh no! If tobacco smoke is leaking out, that means that fresh air is getting in. Must reach the cigarettes in car. Holy shit!
Will Ned make it to his cigarettes in time? Join us next as Iger Brothers Chain Link presents another in the continuing adventures of Ned Haston, smoking psychotherapist.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Reminds me, I need a full set of tires. Gotta get new tires. These are things that must go, things that are bugging you, friends of the program, things that you can't stand anymore. And so you say, I know, I'll send my thing that must go to Radio from Hell. Maybe if they read it on the air, it'll make me feel better. And sometimes these things actually disappear from your life if you do it. So just put your thoughts down in an email. Put must go in the subject line and send it to radiofromhell@x96.com. I'll go first. I got this one from my my lovely wife, Mrs. Bill, this morning in a text. It says, my thing that must go. When you have to buy a recliner because you're having shoulder surgery and you need to sleep upright. So you go to the DI to find one. Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, there's a really nice one, a decent one there that's just the right size.
Okay.
So you buy it.
Yeah.
And they put a sold tag on it. And when you come back with a bigger vehicle to take it home, somebody has ripped the tag off and taken it home themselves. This is worse, the worst thrifting sin imaginable. And even more evil for having been committed against somebody who is desperately needing it because of surgery. This is why you, Bill Allred, will not have your own recliner for a week.
Wow.
Oh, you already have a recliner?
Yes. I think it's for my sister-in-law. I don't think my wife is having. I don't think she told me she's having. Somebody's having shoulder surgery,
okay.
and so the recliner. No, it'll be gone from the house. Is what the matter is. Let's see. This one says, "Thanks for letting me listen. This must-go list is about corporate jobs. Getting told for 6 years straight that they just don't have a budget to promote within the business until, while laying off the majority of the employees and reporting record profits for the 5th year in a row. So we don't have enough budget to give people raises. Oh, then we're going to lay off people. Oh, and we're having record profits. Management asking why employees are leaving for other companies with no irony, and getting a company survey that changes every year to change the wording to increasingly be more aggressive. Example, would you agree that this is a great place to work? Would you recommend this company to a friend? Do you think you will still be working here in 12 months? Subtext seems to suggest that the first questions are not answered correctly.
Yeah.
You will not be working here in 12 months. Let's see. This one says, my thing that must go is simple. Say no to migraines. Our crazy weather changes triggering my migraines. Thank you. Stay care. It's Kayla. And I think that's it.
Right.
Terry?
Okay. Let's see. This one has no name on it. Good morning, Lords. Things that must go. My dog acting like she's walking to the gallows when I bring her to the garden hose after a walk.
Oh, no.
She droops her head and walks sadly behind me with her tail between her legs. I'm just going to wash your paws. I think you're going to be okay. When someone is caught behaving badly, such as a congressman being exposed as a sex predator, or a youth soccer coach dropping F-bombs and threatening the ref in front of a bunch of 11-year-olds, then apologizing with words like, "That's not who I really am."
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. You just showed us exactly who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This one from Tony. The 20-plus people in line for soda at the Megaplex. This caused a long wait. It made me lose very important plot points to the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I'll bet.
Stubborn boogers stuck in your nose, and then when you finally blow them out, they land on your shirt instead of the tissue.
Yeah.
No, wow.
The Dutch King's birthday festival and the Japanese festival being on the same day. Too many celebrations. They need to be spread out throughout the month. I guess Tony likes to go to all
The
these.
Dutch King?
I don't know what that is. This one from Tasha. I decided to take a gander for the first time at the Radio from Hell chat room. What must go is when I hear Carrie always say "some guy" in the chat. All these years I've thought I heard it as "some guy," thinking it's just a blanket term for people. Mm-hmm. No, it's a guy in there.
A specific person.
And that's his name, some guy. Also going to unload the dishwasher, not realizing that during the washing process it had flipped my blender blade, pulling the rack, only to have it slice my finger open. And finally, this one, good morning, Lords. My thing that must go is IGN's review of Mouse PI for Hire. Since it seems like they didn't even play the game before they reviewed it. Most of the criticisms they made for it were more like minor nitpicks at best. Please make IGN's review of Mouse PI for Hire go. Thanks for letting me listen, the developer of the Mouse for PI for Hire game. Kidding?
Oh, not really.
Go
ahead. Please help me, Lords. All of my grandparents have died in the last 10 or so years, and yet they were all young enough when alive to hop on social media, have a tablet or a cell phone. The issue I have is they tend to haunt me in ways I never thought possible.
Yep.
Example. When I lived with my grandmother, she loved to harmlessly track me on her iPad because she was worried I was going to be murdered on my Tinder dates. She sadly passed away, but every time I use my Find My iPhone, I have a notice saying, Suzanne can track you on her iPad.
Oh.
Or if I have to use Facebook, my contacts in the Messenger suggestion says Mima Suzanne as a suggested friend, or Nana Lucy, but they've been dead for years. And the most awkward example, I have an app that shows contacts you may know. It shows Nana and her contact information. Only the profile picture shows a gentleman who seems to be in his late 40s smiling with a significant other showing Disneyland in the background because Nana's old phone number's been transferred to a man named Lawrence from Florida. Do I delete my ancestors from my social media technology? Is that disrespectful? My confusion must go. And this from Patrick. Can we please get rid of, or at the very least, use less of the overused exclamation phrase, let's go? Let coaches and athletes use it if they must. I don't need my restaurant server coming to the table with the need to motivate me to order. You ready to order? All right, let's do this. Let's go. So many others use it day to day in similar circumstances. It's really annoying. Thanks, Patrick.
All right.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Traffic, yeah, we've got, let's see, let me refresh this, make sure we've got the most up to date. Southbound I-15, 5600 South in Sunset, blocking one right lane. Emergency maintenance, both directions, Kearns Boulevard and Homemaker Road. Never heard of. Homestake Road in Park City. There we go. Let's see what else we have. Somebody else says, something happened on the northbound ramp from Highway 89 to I-15 in Farmington.
No.
Good luck if you're going that way or getting on northbound I-15 at Park Lane. Good luck. Let's see. Somebody else wants everybody to know there's going to be an Air Force flyover over the Real game tonight, too. So lots of stuff going on down in that part of the valley later this evening. Win tickets to Lollapalooza in Chicago, airfare, hotel for two, and $1,000 in the X96 Secret Contest. Visit x96.com/secret contest.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break, play a song. After the song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win. All you got to do is call and tell us who won the Boner this morning. If you were listening, you know, because you heard it. If you weren't listening, I would cheat today because it was close.
Yeah. There's one other requirement. You have to engage in a little chit-chat.
Yeah, a little
Just
bit.
a little bit of chit-chat.
But go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners April 22, 2026. Click on that box. The answer will be revealed to you. And you could win what?
A lot, actually. A Radio from Hell chicken bucket with a mug, a tote bag, a T-shirt, and our good friends at Harmon said, that's ridiculous. You don't have a chicken in that chicken bucket. We're going to give you a gift card so you can go buy a rotisserie chicken from Harmon. Spring into saving with Harmon's 5 for $40 deal. Stock up on pantry and household essentials for just $8 each. We're also going to give you a free AC tune-up for Larson HVAC and Plumbing. $96 value, includes 20-point AC tune-up service and a free whole home HVAC plumbing assessment. Go to LarsonHVAC.com for more.
All of that plus all the stuff that's already in the chicken bucket. 877-602-9696. Call. Endure. Win.
I'm going to suggest we put on the website there, too, some scripts that give you samples of how to engage in chit-chat.
Sure.
We just,
Sample chit-chat?
Yeah, just have little sample chit-chats.
All right, so we'll have that for you coming up after some messages and a song. Larson, HVAC, and Plumbing.
Yeah, the prize I was just telling you about, you could win it for Boner Recap, but that's just one person that's going to do that. For the rest of y'all, you need to get your AC tuned up. You might not think about that today when it's supposed to be rainy and cold. Now's the perfect time to call Larson and have them come out and get your AC ready for summer. They've got an X96 special going on, a 20-point tune-up with a free whole home HVAC and plumbing assessment. We've all had it done in our homes. Surprises can be expensive. Larson's here to help you stay cool now and avoid costly repairs later. They just fix what needs fixing if they do find something wrong, and they don't try to sell you things you don't need. Give them a call, 801-930-5450 today, and mention X96 to get the Friends of the Program special on spring tune-ups. You can also go to larsonhvac.com/X96, but just call them. Get them coming out to your house. Get everything fixed up. You'll be glad you did, and you'll be glad you didn't wait till when it's 100 degrees outside. 801-930-5450, Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
8,000 episodes as of today of the Radio from Hell show. And we have a guest in the studio.
Hang on. We paid for this. So.
Counting down to the 8,000th episode of the Radio from Hell show. Today is episode...
that's the one, 8,000.
8,000, yeah.
On X96.
So Monty is here in the studio. Monty, the mailman, he brought in just a memorabilia. It's an X96 challenge coin.
Oh,
remember
got
those?
a couple of those, yeah.
And an old freeloader card.
Oh, geez.
Which
that's the black edition. That's OG.
Yeah, and it has a barcode on the back of it, which I don't believe we ever used for anything.
I think it was just there to look official.
But you could that was a card you used to be able to take into local businesses and get discounts.
It says here, hang on to this card. It's good for all kinds of free stuff. Did you ever get any free stuff using this card, Monty? No, I didn't think so.
Okay. No. You know what they're good for, though? Window scraping in the winter.
That's right.
Scraping the ice off your window.
Yesterday we mentioned that we were nominated and won I guess we were awarded a Pete Suazo Social Justice Award.
Yes.
And our good friend Dr. Paul White sent me a copy of the letter he wrote to help our nomination for that.
Yes.
And let me read just a little bit of it. I've edited it because it's quite lengthy.
And that the plaque, the award itself, is missing in action.
Yeah.
It is lost in the wild somewhere. Yeah. We'd love to get it back.
Paul wrote, Dr. White wrote, "It's my honor and privilege to write a very enthusiastic letter of support concerning the nomination of Kerry Jackson, Bill Allred, and Gina Barberi for one of the 10th annual Pete Suazo Social Justice Awards. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Psychology at the University of Utah, Ethnic Studies." He goes on to talk about his curriculum vitae. "In some ways, it may seem odd to nominate a morning show that is designed for entertainment for an award based on honoring a great person and advocate of social justice.
Mm-hmm.
However, when asked to write this letter, I was a bit ashamed that I hadn't thought of nominating Radio from Hell before. It's my hope that you'll see why Radio from Hell is more than just a vehicle for laughs and selling products. When I first arrived in Utah, I wanted to find a radio show that had helped me learn about my new home and played some music I liked and was entertaining, and I came across Radio from Hell and was hooked. The skits about Utah culture are funny." Well, he's talking about the Utah word of the day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And also informative about how people think in Utah and interact with each other. He goes on to talk about the boner of the day, where they take 3 stories from the news, and he says 2 or 3 times a week a candidate is submitted that is related to social justice, especially here in Utah. A lot of the times the candidates are just silly, but sometimes they concern social justice. And then he talks about the news segments, and it goes on. Really nice letter he wrote, and we did, in fact, get a Pete Suazo Social Justice Award. I really would like to find that plaque.
Yes.
Then we heard from interns. A lot of interns have sent in emails.
I'm just surprised they still listen.
Here, let me just get you a couple here.
Do they all start with, "You guys still doing that?"
I interned from August to December 2007. A period notable for Gina's most recent pregnancy.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the Guthrie era, but I really don't remember. I don't remember Gina being around at all. That time also included a big-ass show that was rained out and moved last minute to the Salt Palace.
Yep.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. And the first Nightmare Before Xmas show. After the internship ended, I was offered a job and worked one day, maybe during an all-day show, but was never contacted after that or given any schedule. And then a few years later, I got a check for $20 that I still have somewhere.
Wow.
That's weird. It's fun finding out which one of my coworkers listened to X96. Congratulations on the 8,000 episodes. Here's another one. Let's see. Oh, I want to do this one. Happy 8,000 episode. Ahoy hoy from Britain, Big Intern Cannon. Remember Brit?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it Brett? No,
Brit.
it's Brit. Or is it Brett?
Brit.
Yeah. I interned in the fall of 2005, and I believe I was in one of the first crop of interns for the Radio from Hell show. We were girl intern.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Those
Jessica.
Were, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Drinky McIntern, and Big Intern. I, of course, was Big Intern because, well, I have an ample frame. My main memories of my time there consist of Gina being great with child.
People, this happened periodically throughout the years.
And this is what this is the only thing people really remember about you. Yeah.
That's Drinky.
It says, along with her patented practice of remaining seated. Yeah, that's Drinky. And Carrie, Bill, and I going down to Kaboom Days.
Oh, yes.
Where we shot at exploding targets, and I felt like a man. And then he goes on to say, the biggest takeaway from my short time with Radio from Hell is I still consider you three my friends,
Aw.
even though we don't see each other much anymore. But I feel fortunate to have a personal connection to all of you. Someday, some way, Bill and I ended up on the same trip to trek down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Yeah, we did. We hiked down there.
Havasupai.
Yeah, Havasupai. And he goes on to talk about just a ton of stuff that he remembers from the show.
It was one of the first and last Kaboom days because
it was the last Kaboom day
because they wound up setting the side of the mountain on fire.
Not you. You guys didn't.
No,
do
we
that.
didn't.
It was put on by the volunteer fire department, and it was a fundraiser for them. And they were shooting at the targets.
And the targets were rigged to explode if you hit them.
And
Does
one
anyone have a memory that where I'm not pregnant? I would like to hear a...
Yes, let me see. How about this one? In 2009, your testicle festival caught my attention.
Mhm. Yes.
With 3 sons, I listened closely. A year later, my 44-year-old husband was diagnosed with testicular cancer. I called in to thank you for having had the testicle festival, as it raised my awareness of the condition and made it easier to talk about. To my surprise, I was put right on the air. It was a funny conversation and my first contact with Radio from Hell, but I had been listening for a while. In 2011, I met Gina on location at a local tire shop. She was pregnant. No, it doesn't say that. I mentioned that I loved Radio from Hell and considered applying for the internship, but I was older and hesitant. This is from ShamWow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who I still see from time to time. She was a woman with kids, and she wanted to intern on the show. We said, sure, fine.
What testicle?
Says, I worked with Ryan Ireland, who was an editing wizard. I loved helping the three of you and learning about radio production. Perhaps what I most appreciate was the opportunity to meet your guests, especially Sister Dottie,
Oh, yeah.
who was so much like my exuberant, funny Spanish forked grandmother, whom Charles Lynn Frost actually knew. I still tear up when I think about Charles.
Aw.
Thank you for all the opportunities you've given me. Congratulations on 8,000 episodes. It really is something. Thank you for your professionalism and for showing up for 30 years. Insight, humor, generosity, all-around goodness. Haley, a.k.a. ShamWow.
Thanks, ShamWow.
That's really, really nice. Let's see. Oh, I heard from... where is it? This is Clayton.
He's in England, isn't he?
Yeah. Congratulations on let's get this thing over with for the 8,000th time.
Yep.
I remember it like yesterday, celebrating the 5,000th episode. On the sentimental note, it's been an honor to be a part of the group that are known as Friends of the Program. It was a pleasure to serve you as former intern Clayton. The community I have come to know through the three of you and the Radio from Hell program that makes you feel like hell in the morning has been the most wonderful aspect, some of the greatest of whom are no longer with us.
Aw.
Jeff Weiss, Punk, Carlin. He knew that he remembers those three fondly. Even across the pond, I think regularly about the informative and challenging conversations you've had about your lives and life in general. I laugh constantly about the laughs you've had on the air. I listen often to audio clips, best ofs, that I've saved, some of which vainly are about myself as a participant. Love to you all. Cheers to 8,000. James Riches, Son of the Soil. So there you go. There are more, but we have run out of time.
We have.
And besides, my arm hurts from patting myself on the back.
JR in Magna believes in the man on the moon. In Magna.
In
You
Magna.
see the moon really well in Magna.
Magna.
Okay. If you say so.
JR says it. I don't.
Well, he says that you can see the moon really well in Magna.
But he's been shot, so I wouldn't count on everything.
Wasn't that a song, Moon Over Magna? I think there was a song.
It's a dish.
JR.
It's a dish at Denny's.
No, that's Moon Over my hammy. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Moon's Over my hammy at Denny's? Oh, God. I watched the first episode of a really good show last night. Margot's Got Money Troubles. Or Problems, I forget. It's excellent. The first episode was, anyway. I've not really ever paid much attention to Elle Fanning one way or another.
She's great.
She's really fine.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very good. Should check it out. And I still haven't, so she's in that Predator movie, right?
Yeah.
And I still have not seen that. Now I'm more excited to see it because she's so good.
It's right there in your Disney Plus.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll watch it this weekend. Probably.
Actually, if you want a show that she's really good in,
Yeah.
The Great.
Oh, my wife said that. Was Catherine the Great?
Yeah.
That Russian. Yeah. My wife said she's very good in that.
She's good, and Nicholas Holt is amazing.
Is she Catherine the
She
Great?
is Catherine, yes.
I was just kind of blown away by her. And of course, what's her name is in it?
Nicole Kidman.
No.
But she is in it.
Yes, but I mean David E. Kelly's wife.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer plays Elle Fanning's mother, and she's
I can
very
see that.
good. And they look remarkably alike, and she's very good as well. Anyway, see, this is chit chat. Now we ought to get to the Boner recap.
Oh,
probably,
I see. Okay.
and do some chit chat there. Hi,
All right. Maureen is here.
Maureen. Oh, I like that name. Hi, Maureen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Good. I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Maureen.
Sometimes you got to check. I don't know. I haven't checked today. Am I okay? Yeah, I guess I'm okay.
What
I
do you?
just walked into the gym.
You what?
Walked into the gym.
Oh, the gym. So you don't have to go to work today?
No,
Okay.
I work 24 hours at home.
I see. Maureen, where did you? Why did your parents name you Maureen? Do you know?
After Maureen O'Hara.
Beautiful woman.
Oh, no kidding, man. In that The Quiet Man with John Wayne.
Oh, the Parent Trap, Bill.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Parent
She's
Trap
great
guy.
in the Parent
I'm
Trap.
a Parent Trap guy. You're right, Gina. I totally forgot. As a matter of fact, I have a tattoo of the Parent Trap.
Not the Lindsay Lohan one, the
Yeah.
original one.
No. Maureen, this is enough chit chat probably. I'll read these boner candidates to you, then you tell me which one was the winner. Did you hear them earlier?
No, but I checked.
You kind of looked it up, huh?
It's all right.
That's
We
fine.
allow
Yes,
that.
I did.
Yeah, that's fine.
I only heard the first one.
What is Maureen bound to win here?
Well, you are bound to win a bunch of stuff. A Radio from Hell chicken bucket, which has a Radio from Hell mug, a T-shirt, and a tote bag. Our good friends at Harmon's have put a Harmon's gift card in there so you can get yourself your own rotisserie chicken. And our friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing want to come make sure your AC is working for the summer. AC tune-up. It's a $96 value. 20-point AC tune-up service, free whole home HVAC and plumbing assessment.
All right, Maureen. Now you just have to endure me reading the three boner candidates, and then you tell me the winner, and you'll win. And now
I can do that.
I didn't check the text messages. Boner candidate number one. It's getting harder and harder to find true believers. It's this temple in India, and the sect, I guess you would call it, that runs the temple, says if you want to come into our temple, you have to drink cow urine. This is the way we separate the believers from the non-believers.
Mm-hmm.
And 24 people voted for that, and I was meant to check the text messages. I just wonder why, if anybody would like to text in and say why they voted for that particular one.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boner candidate number two, 51% is not a reasonable administration fee. Millions of dollars meant to improve Utah nursing homes were never used for that. 49% of the money that came from the federal government, and I think was it like a total of $1 billion, I think. Yeah, $1 billion in federal Medicaid funds. 49% of it went to the nursing homes. The 51% went to the three hospitals that were administering those funds. Hospitals Beaver Valley, Gunnison Valley, and Kane County. They said, well, it's administration costs, administrative costs. No. That's just ridiculous. And boner candidate number three, 23,000 dead so far. Let's just see if we can get those numbers up, huh? Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, announced yesterday that the military is dropping its annual flu vaccine requirement for all service members. We'd like to further weaken the military, if possible. We're weakening the economy. We're We're undermining people's ability to believe in anything, and now we're going to weaken the military. That was boner candidate number 3. Which one was the winner, Maureen?
Number 3.
Yep. 'Twas indeed. Now, you've got just a couple seconds here more, Maureen, before you can get to your strenuous workout at the gym. You need to talk to Katie. Is it leg day? Is that what it is? It leg day?
It's upper body.
Upper body day. Okay. Talk with Katie for just a second. She'll tell you how to get your prize. And thanks for playing the game. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
And thanks for taking care of yourself by going to the gym.
We really want you to take care of yourself.
All right. All right.
Hang on.
Hang on, Maureen.
All right. Well, let's take a short break. Be back with some big boy news and a Pinuendo. Stand by for all of that. Also, our concert and community calendar is on the way. UtahAdvocates.com.
Accidents happen, and when they happen to you, it can be very overwhelming. Through no fault of your own, somebody smacks into you, somebody runs you down with a scooter, whatever it is. If you've been in an accident and it wasn't your fault, then you need an advocate in your corner.
If you think, well, I can't afford an attorney, don't worry about that part of it. You're never going to have to come up with any money up front. Whatever money the advocates get will come out of a settlement that they probably are going to get.
And you can bet your bottom dollar they're going to get you a settlement.
If they agree to take your case, it means they think
Yeah.
you are a good
Exactly.
candidate for this.
801-355-5550. That's the number to call for the advocates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or you can chat online at UtahAdvocates.com. Hi. I was just looking in our chat room here, and who did this? Oh, it's Ivy. This place, the Killer Cereal, the Serial Killers,
Serial Killers,
Serial Killers Kitchen. Where is it?
4th and 4th.
This looks just incredible. Yeah, these people should advertise with us.
They should.
They should have Kerry Jackson be their spokesperson.
They should.
He is a cereal expert.
It's at the local market and bar. There are all kinds of, but all these cereal and ice cream combinations.
Mm-hmm.
I
the
think
best combinations.
I think I really need to go there. Oh, there's all kinds of cereal stuff.
Yeah.
Why haven't I been to this place?
I never thought of you as a cereal lover, Bill.
I'm not.
You're a very basic cereal
I'm not
person.
I'm not a cereal lover when it's just cereal, but when you're starting to mix it into stuff.
Oh, like with ice cream.
Sure. Yeah.
That's the greatest thing.
Yeah, I don't generally just sit down and eat a bowl of cereal. That's not my thing. But.
See, I'll do that if my husband's out of town or not home for dinner. I'll have a bowl of cereal for dinner. Sure.
But you mix it up in ice cream, and they got shakes there as well.
Oh, this looks really good.
Oh, stuff in my cereal, or in my ice cream. Ice cream in my. You got ice cream in my cereal.
By the way, Kerry Jackson has ice cream belonging to me in his freezer.
That doesn't
I understand.
sound right. That does not sound right.
There are several flavors. We just got to figure out how to get it to you, because we ordered the Pop-Tart ice cream. And
cinnamon brown sugar
Pop-Tart, Jetty's ice cream. It's the most expensive, and I got to be honest with you, that Pop-Tart ice cream is damn near perfect.
Well, you don't.
It really is.
You know, you can, Gina. You can just from this Serial Killers.
Mm-hmm.
You can just order this stuff and they'll bring it to your house. You don't have to go to Kerry's.
Oh, they'll bring it to your house.
Apparently,
the other.
I don't know how you travel ice cream like that.
Let me see.
The other flavor that we did from Jenny's, everything bagel.
This I don't get.
I know it doesn't sound right, but it's delicious. So you get it's cream cheese flavored ice cream with the everything bagel sprinkles mixed throughout it. That's delicious. But then what we did was we went and got a bagel, buttered it up, real butter, toasted it, and while it was hot, plop the ice cream on top of
Like made an ice cream sandwich, kind of.
it. Yeah, it just, with open face. And that was delicious.
That sounds perfect.
It was delicious.
I may have spoken too soon. Maybe you can just order online and go pick it up. I'm not sure.
I just think ice cream's a
No,
hard
it says,
thing.
yep, they will deliver it.
Huh.
You know, there's this stuff called dry ice. I don't know if you're
Well,
familiar
I know,
with it.
but
You've ordered ice cream through the mail from across the country, right?
Yes, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Also, there's the candy bar ice cream, which is Take 5 candy bar,
which I love.
But they don't call it Take 5 because I don't know if they had the rights to do it.
But
they
it's
call it High Five, is what it's called.
It's pretzel and peanut butter
Pretzel and peanut and chocolate, all of that stuff.
A cereal milkshake.
I'm hungry.
I need to keep my eye open for the Monster cereals. They should be arriving very soon because we're coming up on Monster cereal season.
How
It's not till fall, is
How
it?
soon before Halloween do they come out?
Usually a couple of months before, but they got the new flavor, the new Monster cereal.
Oh, what is it?
Carmella Creeper,
That sounds good.
and it's caramel apple flavor.
That sounds good.
All right, 9:20. Time for some big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by.
Brought to you by the Wasatch Gem Society. Don't miss Utah's biggest gem, mineral, and fossil show. April 24th through the 26th at the Bastion Agricultural Center. Gems, fossils, vendors, food trucks, and I'm told Bill Allred is supposed to be there on Saturday.
From 11 to 1, if I can get out of town.
Tickets just $3. Kids 12 and under are free.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, the earthquake notification on my phone over the last hour and a half or so has shown now 2 more earthquakes in.
Is 2 a swarm, or
in
is that not
Kanosh.
enough for a swarm?
It's not yet enough for a swarm.
it's the leftovers of the swarm.
But again, it's starting another day of earthquakes down there in Kanosh, Mildred County area. And yesterday there were 5 or 6 earthquakes in that area. So I don't know what's going on.
We're going to have an earthquake? That's an old one.
FAA investigators or investigates there was a jet near collision again at JFK. The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration said it was investigating a close call at New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport. 2 passenger jets, the crew of Republic Airways Flight 4464, well, they're usually so dependable, performed a go-round at John F. Kennedy International Airport after missing the intended approach path and flying too close to a Jazz Aviation Flight 554, which was cleared to land on a parallel runway. Both flight crews responded to onboard alerts. So it's just like your car, if you get too close to something, it starts boop, 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 boop. The FAA is investigating the events. The 2 planes came within 350 feet vertically and 0.62 miles horizontally at their closest points. That doesn't sound that horrible until you realize they're going, a couple of 100 miles an hour. Sodium nitrite, a common meat-curing chemical that most Americans know only from the ingredient label on bacon. For several years now, we've been buying bacon that does
uncured bacon.
that does not have it.
Pork belly.
So a common meat-curing chemical has become central to a rising suicide crisis among young men. Sodium nitrite, sold in high purity through online marketplace for years, can cause death through rapid oxygen deprivation. A recognized antidote does exist, but the chemical's path from industrial supplier to vulnerable buyer runs through online forums and a patchwork of regulation that has only recently begun to catch up. So apparently,
Is this an ingredient in things?
Apparently, people have been buying this stuff.
Is it a
but
supplement? It must be in a supplement.
I guess.
Where did you get this story?
This is from studyfinds.com, whatever that is.
Sodium nitrate?
No, nitrite. The compound plays an important role in preventing botulism. It remains a standard ingredient in cured meats like bacon and hot dogs and deli ham. The amounts permitted in food are very small compared with what shows up in suicide cases. In the UK, the Queen Mary team measured median blood concentrations 300 to 600 times higher, but it's still not explaining to me where they're getting all of this extra nitrites.
Sodium nitrite supplements are used to boost nitric oxide levels to improve cardiovascular health, enhance athletic performance, and they must.
They're
it
using
must
it
be
to go to the gym and do that
They're
kind of stuff.
taking it separately.
Yeah,
it's a
supplement.
supplement.
So what
they're ODing on it essentially.
Yeah, what they're saying is don't do that.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating that it's leading to suicide or an increase in suicide rates. Apparently, if you do too much, lips and fingertips will turn blue. Your blood pressure will collapse. So anyway, don't do it.
Well, and none of these studies or anything, it's none of these products are regulated really, or studied.
Paramount Pictures, I'm so glad of this, is going to re-release Top Gun in IMAX. So that
you're making fun of me now.
So now I can see that volleyball game the way it should be
You're
seen.
making fun of me. I sent Festus a text and said it's too bad you're halfway around the world because I would meet you to watch this double feature.
Beginning May 13th for 1 week only, the 1986 Tom Cruise blockbuster will be paired with Top Gun Maverick in a double feature presentation. Michael Jackson's the biopic, boo!
It's got terrible
Film
reviews.
critics have described the new Michael Jackson biopic as a whitewash.
I knew it.
Several reviewers saying it depicts a sanitized version of his life and career.
Yep.
The singer's nephew, Jafar Jackson, portrays the king of pop in Michael, which follows the star's rise to fame through the Jackson 5, through to his hugely successful solo career, but the movie doesn't address any sexual abuse allegations against Jackson after a historic non-disclosure agreement prompted some footage referencing those accusations, to be scrapped. The Hollywood Reporter said the film delivers for lifelong fans who cherish the music, but the Telegraph noted that it refuses to address the elephant in the room.
Weren't we saying that?
Yeah.
When we heard that it was being made by the family?
Well,
there's no way it's going to be.
The family had final cut, is what the deal was. So Nicolas Cage is doing a sequel to a movie that he made in 2005.
Okay.
And the movie is now it has the same director that it did. The sequel brings a new adversary, Bill Skarsgård. It is, what's it called? Lord of War in 2005. I don't remember that movie.
Yeah. It's based on a real guy. Selling arms.
Selling weapons.
Yeah.
It says here that it cut through the noise with a cool, unsentimental gaze and Nicolas Cage's sly, unsettling charm as Yuri Orlov. The movie struck especially with American audiences who embraced its razor-edged wit. Now the story picks up again after 20 years. Lords of War is slated for U.S. theaters in 2027. The same guy who directed the original one is directing this one. It says here it's a bracing tour through the global arms trade, anchored by Nick Cage's magnetic calm and a script that refused easy answers. And it became a cult classic. I've just never really heard of it. I probably had heard of it and then forgot about it.
Yeah, I mean that was 20 years ago.
It's fascinating though that it's coming back for a sequel. And I think Nick Cage, for all of his weirdness, is a really good actor.
Oh yeah.
Kylie Jenner is being sued. Her former live-in housekeeper, Angelica Vasquez, has filed a lawsuit against Kylie Jenner, alleging religious and racial discrimination. at the reality star's home. She is accused of failing to address harassment by other staff members. Vasquez claims that she was belittled and humiliated in front of coworkers for her race, her Salvadorian nationality, and her Catholic beliefs during her employment from September 2024 to August 2025. Lawsuit says she faces, I think she probably said this, I've worked here just long enough to file a lawsuit. Says she faced ongoing harassment, discrimination, retaliation, and unlawful working conditions.
As nice as it would be as to have like live-in help, I don't think I would be comfortable having live-in help.
Oh, I would.
You'd never be alone.
I would like.
You would never have privacy. There's somebody else living there with
Gina. Kylie Jenner has a house big enough that you
but you could run into her in the hallway.
Maybe.
That would be weird.
No, because I know you, Gina, and you would have said to her, Maria, you're not allowed on the carpet.
No.
You can only be on the tile.
No, I would never fully relax because I would wonder if Maria was around the corner.
Gina, I think Maria might be around the corner anyway. You should check. I think your husband has a manservant and you just don't know it.
Maria, you're not allowed to listen to our lovemaking. That's what it boils down to, is that right, Gina?
What?
You said it, I didn't.
You can't go screaming down the hall.
I always got to be dressed because you never know.
And you don't want to hear some housekeeper saying, "Where did all this blood come from?"
No. That's private blood.
Yeah. Think about it, Gina. You could have a house coat,
A house coat.
You could finally live the house coat lifestyle that you've been...
Some of those big furry slippers.
The Mrs. Howell kind of thing.
A caftan. I am about ready for my caftan phase, I think.
Yeah, Mrs. Roper kind of a thing.
Yeah. I'd love to have a manservant, a butler, who actually helps me put on my clothes.
Helps you dress in the morning, lays out your clothes, and then...
I used to watch, when I was watching The Crown, and there was always somebody helping Prince Philip and the Queen. They helped them dress. They literally, put the clothes on them practically. I think that would be wonderful.
Well,
we'll get you a manservant.
I'll see if John Gielgud is available for you.
Yeah. Would you like me to watch your...
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right, weather.
Okay, I know everybody's worried about the game.
Well, we thought about the game.
So we're going to have some rain around 2 or 3 o'clock, then it will stop. So before the game and for the first parts of the game, you're probably going to be okay, but I would take rain gear just in case later on because we're expecting rain later in the evening. So first part of the evening should be fine. Later on, you might wish you had rain gear. So prepare. 58 for a high today. Overnight low 40. Chance of rain continues into tomorrow. 50% chance tomorrow. And tomorrow night about a 20% chance.
All right. Thank you very much.
Single moment of the Radio from Hell show.
It's often said that people of Utah speak. It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Tore. T-O-R-E, tore. Today we find the mayor of Mona, Don Criddle, and his boy Denver a few miles south of Mona in the town of Nephi, Utah. They're about to order some lunch at the One-Man Band Diner. Again, the word is tour.
Denver, I don't want this trip to Nephi to turn into a day-long saga. I get uncomfortable if I have to spend much time here in the city. I want to get in and get out and get back to Mona as quick as we can.
I know, Daddy. I can see you're already getting the sweat.
I know. Being in this urban setting makes me nervous. So to save time, you order us some lunch while I run over to the Plum and Supply store. Order me a ham sandwich and an orange soda. I'll be back by the time the food gets here.
Okay, Daddy, we'll do. Ham sandwich and orange soda. I'm going to get a taco salad and a chocolate milk. The salad comes in a tortilla bowl, and I'm going to eat the bowl.
That's fine. That's fine. I guess the phone ordering system here is broke, so here comes the waiter. You order, and I'll be right back with the stuff I need to fix that turlet.
I'm really sorry about that, Daddy. I didn't know that you could not flush grass clippings.
Well, now you do. Just order, all right? Back in a flash.
All right.
So you ready to order, or do you need to wait until the old guy comes back?
No, I'm ready. He told me what he... Hey, you
meet what, kid?
You're not no waiter.
That's going to come as a surprise to my boss here at the one-man band diner. Come on, kid. What do you and the old guy want?
You're Benny the Egg from 1493 and a half KVOM, right? You're Benny the Egg who does the morning show with Captain Breakfast. I know it's you, because I seen you when I took a tour of the radio station with my scout troop. You signed my scout scarf.
I was Benny the Egg.
All right, you may not know how to...
Somebody stole our broadcast tower. Me and the captain can't do a show, and so I have to make some scratch somehow. My uncle owns this place, this one-man band diner, and he give me a job.
Well, Mr. the Egg, I met Captain Breakfast.
Listen, kid, when I'm on the radio, I'm Benny the Egg. When I'm working here, I go by my real name, the name on this tag here on my shirt.
Milton? Milton?
Milton. What of it?
Oh, nothing. Hey, where's Captain Breakfast?
Whatever you order, he's gonna make it. I got him a job in the kitchen.
Oh, my heck, Captain Breakfast is here in the kitchen. Can I take a tour of the kitchen?
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
All right, let me get Trent's intro sounds going here.
Sitting on a park bench. There he is. Trent Falcone, Mr. Live Nation. Good morning, Trent.
Good morning, Bill. How are you?
I'm fading fast
No,
here.
you hang in there, Bill. Trent came all this way just to tell us about shows. You got to hang in there.
Oh, I will.
I came all this way, Bill. I got out of bed just for you.
I know. It doesn't sound like there's. I mean, I'm looking at the list here. There's not a whole lot going on this time. Is there?
No, it's a pretty fast week.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
but it's a cool week. So Saturday, April 25th. You old metal fans, Halloween with Beast in Black. That will be at the Depot. Same evening across the street at the Union, it's Oh Wonder. That's a 21-plus event. Monday, April 27th, Bob Moses and Cannons. That is at the Union Event Center. And then Tuesday, April 28th, Electric Callboy, also at the Union Event Center. Because I missed you last week, on sale now, Devil Driver at the Depot. That's going to be August 30th. Kill Switch Engage coming to the Union on September 24th. And then Zach Top coming to Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. That's July 9th. And then on sale Friday, 10 a.m., Corbin Besson and Solidified at the Depot. That's June 22nd. And really cool show coming to Sandy Amphitheater August 18th. ZZ Top with Cheap Trick. I think that'll be fun. We're going to give this a try. A lot of people have asked about this one, so we'll see how this goes. We're going to give you 2 tickets to Zach Top. Again, that's a Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater, and that is on July 9th, and the tickets will be in will call.
All right, so it'd be first come, first served at 877-602-9696. Dawson is in there answering the phone. First person who claims those will get them. And tell me about. I'm not familiar with Zach Top. Should I know him?
He is a rising superstar in the country music world.
Country music.
I've had a lot of people. He's a young kid, but he's got that old school vibe. You know me, Bill. I'm not the biggest country music fan on the planet, so I can't claim to be an expert. But I'm told he is spectacular, and he's got that old school vibe. And
the phones are lit up, so somebody knows who he is.
Yeah, and I mean, even if you're not particularly a country music fan, when you hear something that's good, you go, I don't care if it's country or not. That's good. So
No, you can. I understand the appeal. He doesn't sound like a lot of modern country. He's old school.
all right, I'm gonna look for him. All right. Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Trent.
Go back to sleep.
We'll see you next week.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. See ya.
There you go. What do you got for us, Katie?
Couple other things going on this week. You've still got the Bug World exhibit at the Natural History Museum of Utah. Plaza Palooza up at Snowbird still going on. This is the last weekend of Phantom of the Opera at Eccles Theater. So check that out. I went to that on Sunday. It was great.
You did?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it was
Good
wonderful.
production?
Yeah, always is. I've seen it
Did the
3 times.
chandelier fall again?
Yes.
Bill, you're giving it. Oh my God, you're giving it away.
It's so
a
pretty.
Surprise when that happens.
It's so good. I love it. I will say when they did it when I saw it in Las Vegas, they had the whole theater like that in the very beginning.
Mhm.
It was really cool. Rocky Mountain Rodeo Challenge is going on over at the Maverick Center, I believe. You've got the Spring Utah Art Market that's going on the 24th. So on Friday, you have Mutiny Music Collective presenting. Okay, I've heard him say this. He's a wonderful DJ. I love him dearly. It's Lyny, Lyny.
Okay.
It's going to be at the Box Packed Project, which is a warehouse thing that Mutiny Music Collective does, and they're really cool. On Saturday, you have it's the Japanese festival. I'm not even going to attempt what they call it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But it is the Japanese festival going on. You also have the 5th annual Dutch Day Festival happening. Party for the Planet over at Tracy Aviary. The Walk for Epilepsy is going on at Wheeler Farm. And then Snow the THA product. She's going to be at the complex. She's a really cool rapper. I like her stuff. I'm sure it wouldn't be I'm sure it's going to sell out. So grab tickets while you can. Sunday, if you're 21 and over, Bites and Brews at the Bayou.
Oh.
I love the Bayou. I don't know about you guys.
Been around for a long time.
It was the first bar I went. Well, a place I went to when I was turned 21 with my parents.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really nice place. Their beer selection's outrageous. Also, the Fellowship Hall Farmers Market and Art Market is still going on Saturday mornings, so check that out. If I missed anything, let me know. You can always send in your events at radiofromhell at x96.com, but there are links to all of these and everything going on over at x96.com.
All right.
Thanks, Katie. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you very much. All right, 9:41. Excuse me. 42. 9:42.
Now we've got speaking of things that are going on this weekend, we have our wine event happening at Utah Audio, which sold out in a day, I think.
Yeah.
But we're planning some more opportunities for you to be with us in that way.
We're planning a big event, really big, really big shoe, and we'll be telling you about that coming up. We'll probably have it finalized and all put together by early next week.
Yeah, I think we'll start talking about it next week.
A big event, huge, beyond comprehension. No.
Do I have to wear something nice?
I was just thinking about that. As a matter of fact, I was thinking, does Gina have to wear something nice?
Like I kind of have to dress up.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we should get you a Mrs. Roper caftan.
I would love that. Do you think I could get away with wearing that?
You can get away with whatever you want.
I do think entering my caftan age would be nice, where you're just comfortable and flowy all the time.
Maybe I'll wear a tux. Wear
Really?
a tuxedo. Yeah.
Do you have a tuxedo?
No, I'd rent one. I've worn rental tuxedos before, and they look pretty good.
Make sure it's maroon.
With some ruffles?
And make sure that you got the ruffled chest.
Well,
piece.
And tails?
maybe.
Get the.
No, I don't want tails.
No?
I trip on them.
They don't go all the way to the floor.
Well, and besides, they're getting away when I go to the bathroom. I have to take this thing off?
Yes.
No. I don't know.
I don't know. Katie's pushing for a black tie event, but
I don't.
Really?
I don't think I even own a suit anymore.
No.
I don't think we need to do that.
I don't want to be a black
No.
tie.
No. My 38-year-old girlfriend wears caftans all the time. She loves them, says a texter.
I think I need to try it out.
Look for one.
Okay.
The flowery,
Yeah.
the better.
I don't know. I think you should go. I think you should go even further. Not a caftan. I think you should wear a muumuu.
No, because the muumuu's just. I'm not. Moo is later in life.
I think you need a moo and then move to a
caftan before you do the moo.
Get a moo and move to a patio home.
What is Mrs. Roper wear? Is it a moo or
No, it's a caftan.
That's a caftan?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I can't really tell them apart.
I think Blanche wears a moo.
On Golden
On
Girls?
Golden Girls.
Are you hitting your Golden Girls face?
That's a fine phase. There's nothing wrong with the Golden Girls.
I know. I'm almost there. The Golden Girls phase.
All right. We will take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits. Coming up after these, stand by.
Here's some.
Driving into work, and I was listening to my dad's
8:48.
Nick's your buddy, Nick's your pal, is here in the studio. Why are you here?
Well, I've been filling in this last week, helping
Thank you.
out,
Yes.
doing everything that I possibly can.
You
and
have?
I know it's
Okay, go.
it's dismal the amount of work that I bring when
I know.
put in my all.
Yeah.
So, I realized recently everything in the entertainment industry is swapping over to AI, right? And I support the writers in Hollywood who are fighting back against this, but frankly, for my own personal sake, I had to get an ace up my sleeve, so to say, right?
What do you mean?
You're looking at the future of your career.
You guys are fine, but in my lifetime,
Yes.
if this is something I want to do, I will clearly be overridden by an AI because
Yes.
no amount of charm or personality that I bring.
You should say not clearly. You will easily be overridden.
Easily.
by
Well,
an
and
AI.
it's happening. I mean, there are entire stations now that are manned.
I haven't
this
heard it.
There's this AI program that apparently can reproduce a person's speech and patterns, and they sound like a person.
And if you can't beat them, join them.
What?
On top of that, become them.
Okay.
What?
Make your voice.
All right, what have you done?
The AI.
What
okay?
have you done?
I worked with a team of scientists.
Really?
To feed
Radio
thousands of hours
Okay.
of my very voice into an artificial intelligence that you guys didn't know has been listening to you all morning long.
Okay.
And is ready to participate in the conversation.
All
Okay.
right.
Terrible idea.
All right, what do
All
we
right.
do?
So without further ado,
So all I have to do is just have that right there.
right there,
Okay.
AI Nick Davis, are you there?
Hello, hello, hello. I am Nick Davis.
Wow. Absolutely ingenious.
So realistic.
Yeah.
Would you guys
I would-
care to...
I thought you were saying those were coming out of your
Yeah.
mouth.
I wouldn't know which one was which.
What else can it do?
Well, Bill, you're a great interviewer. What would you like to talk to AI Nick?
Sure. Should I ask it anything ask AI Nick anything in particular?
Yes.
So I can ask you anything. Is that correct?
Yes.
How long have you been in radio, AI Nick? Yeah.
Maybe let's bring it down a little.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to repeat that?
Yeah. How long have you been in radio, AI Nick?
Bill, please do. Go on.
How long have you been in radio, AI Nick?
Yes.
Okay. I don't. I'm not.
I think it takes a lot of processing power. I think it's thinking
Maybe,
about it.
yeah, you don't have.
Shall I give it one more try?
Sure.
AI Nick, how long have you been in radio so far?
Oh boy. Don't get me started.
It's pretty brilliant. It's pretty ingenious.
It's like you're not here, but you're here.
You could carry. This is actually pretty much the way you carry on a conversation anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Gina, would you like to maybe ask it what the weather is like today?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. AI Nick, what is the weather like today?
Sounds like perfect weather for golfing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Golfing.
For golfing.
For
weather.
golfing,
I don't
okay.
know. Awfully hot. But
It also offers political commentary.
But what do you think? AI. Let Carrie ask a political question.
Well, let's see. Will Trump be in jail before the election?
These politicians, more like bastards.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
That's a
That
little
was not
harsh.
a direct answer to the question.
Not really. but-
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, this is quite fascinating, Nick.
What about radio? You'll have to take radio the way it is.
Thank you, listener.
Oh, you take phone calls too.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah. Oh.
like song requests and.
Yes.
Okay, can you play that new Fallout Boy song?
No.
Oh.
No.
AI Nick doesn't like Fall Out Boy, apparently.
No.
What does AI Nick like?
Oh, boy.
That's a deep question. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really thinking about that one.
Yeah.
I mean, this makes me nervous.
Yeah.
You know, this is seamless.
This is here to
People
threaten
will
your
not
job.
know.
Yeah.
This doesn't. I think this is great because for what little we pay you, we can stop paying you
Yeah.
and just use AI Nick.
AI Nick, what's been going on in the celebrity news lately, huh?
Oh, what did Pete Davidson do this time?
Pete Davis.
What did he do?
Yeah. What did?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can do anything.
Would you be likely to recognize this person's voice if it was heard on the radio? I would think you might, yes.
I am Nick Davis.
What about traffic? Can he do
Oh,
traffic?
that's a good question.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe let's bring it down a little.
Okay.
All right.
Well, AI Nick, can you please do traffic for us?
Let's throw that one over to Gina.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's the
Pass-
teamwork.
But he's passing the buck. If AI Nick is going to take the job, he needs
No.
to.
But what if there's an AI Gina then? What-
Do you want an AI Gina?
That'll be something that everybody would
You'll
listen
have to get. You have to get a hold of those radio scientists
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
Very insightful. Carrie, thanks for sharing that.
Oh.
It's the show that changes lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds quite not quite realistic yet.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's working on a few kinks, but
Yeah.
I think it's nearly there.
Why don't you and the scientists do some more work on it and get back to us?
Yeah? Okay.
All right.
All right.
Nice to talk to you, AI Nick.
I am Nick Davis. Let me get back to you on that.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
This is the future of radio, guys.
I'm amazed.
I am now going upstairs to smash our radio so that not even accidentally will I ever hear your voice again.
Oh, boy.
Nick, I hate to break it to you,
Huh.
but this is the future of radio.
The voice of the world, the sound with the beat, the sound that sets you tapping your feet. Radio, the sound of year-round pleasure. The sound of the news, rhythm and blues. Tchaikovsky swing, whatever you choose. Radio, the sound of year-round pleasure.
I love it.
All right.
I am Nick Davis.
Okay.
Thank you. AI Nick.
Oh, let's see. AI traffic is looking great. There are no accidents or slowdowns even to tell you about. I fear later that'll be different with folks trying to get out of town for the holiday. But as of right now, things are looking really good. If you see something not looking good, you can text us 33986.
Thank you.
A simple binary code transmitted by carrier wave signal. Radio. Radio.
$39.55. Found a bunch of caftans for you, Gina.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, floral ones. And
We got the difference between a caftan and a muumuu.
Mm-hmm.
Caftans, ancient, often luxurious, long-sleeved robes of Asian, Middle Eastern origin. Elegant, flowy silhouettes, sort of formal. Muumuus are loose, comfortable Polynesian origin dresses, often with short sleeves originating from Hawaii.
I feel like the muumuu is more casual, the caftan more if you're trying to step comfort up a notch.
I think I'm going to go get a dashiki.
A what?
A dashiki.
What is that?
It's a shirt and pants outfit for men from Africa. Or maybe I'll get a man's caftan. They have those.
they have them for men,
Yeah.
And they seem to be the most colorful ones.
The men's.
caftan.
Yeah. So we'll get you one of those.
Oh, here's a 3-piece evening dress for men
A 3-piece, huh?
from Africa. Yeah. That's very nice. It's
Think
only
you should
$350.
Do that instead of a tux.
Yeah. It hides a lot of stuff, that's for sure.
Sins? It hides your sins?
It could be considered sins, yeah.
Yeah, they're probably sins. They're the result of sinful behavior, that's for sure.
An accumulation of sins.
Yeah, a lifetime of
All right.
sinning.
Let's do the promo and get out of here.
I forgot to do a thing that must go today.
Well, it's too late now. Save it for next week.
Yeah, we need to tell people about Thursday's Radio from Hell show.
I can't do it next week. It's about Earth Day, and that's today.
Okay.
Go ahead.
People who say Earth instead of Earth.
Walk to Earth with us.
Thursday morning here on X96.
You just can't leave well enough alone.
What? Didn't hurt anything. It's not like it ruined a masterpiece. It's not like I spit on the Mona Lisa, is it? Not really.
Listen, would you change to be or not to be to, it could be.
Maybe.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, no, you're right, I wouldn't. This, I would change every word of it.
Right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
You can't leave well enough alone.
Nick is next.